Sports 24/7, 365. And I am here with the man with zero remorse. Or is that no remorse? I get so confused about that. Explain that, would you?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you're calling me a zero sometimes, and it hurts my self-esteem, and it runs up my bill with the therapist. So thanks a lot, Van.
It's not like you're a Falcon fan or anything, so I think you're going to be okay.
We will see. You know, I committed blasphemy the other day. I bet for the Falcons to beat the spread. So
I don't. Ooh, is that legal? Is that allowed?
In my world.
Okay, I'm doing my tweet here. Well, I get my tweet out about the show. Why don't you run down the injuries real quick?
Injuries right now, Julio Jones was limited in practice all week, but looks like he's a go. Jake Matthews is going to be questionable for the Falcons. Big news is Anthony Brown and Tyron Smith are out for the Cowboys. So that means both left and right tackles are out for the Cowboys. So
now we talked about that on our Dallas Cowboys weekly show, right?
Yeah.
Which went out, goes out Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shameless plug number one, won't be the last. All right. And we talked about that and how this is a huge problem because not only do we now have a rookie at one tackle position, we've got the third option at the other tackle position, correct?
That is correct. I mean, it's going to be Mike McCarthy, Big Blue. Let's see if he's worth it. The Cowboys cannot go 0-2. So we're going to see if Big Blue's going to prove his mettle right here.
Yeah, you know, he certainly didn't do it last week. So it'd be very interesting to see what he gets done this week. As we talked on the Dallas Cowboys weekly show, whenever you have a bunch of injuries on offense or even on defense, it doesn't matter. The running game is your friend, yeah?
Yeah, I go the other direction. I think play action is going to be the friend here. And also, yeah, you're right. The Falcons are ranked 29th in the league for 1 week in rushing.
For 1 week, yeah, all right. Against a team that hardly runs, so that's not very revealing because the Seahawks, which used to be all about power running, now they're all about power Wilson, right?
Yeah, well, at least that's the way they should be built. But I'm not going to go there. This isn't the Seahawks podcast. We have to wait 1 week before we get those hands on those son of bitches.
All right, exactly. Today, it's all about Atlanta Falcons. And now this is payback, okay, if you ask me, because I can think back to a certain guy. Was it Doug Free that they stuck out there on the no, it was a backup.
Chaz Green.
Yeah, Chaz Green. That's right. Sorry, Doug Free. You've never done what Chaz Green did. And explain what happened versus Atlanta to get 7 sacks against Chaz Green.
Yeah, it was utter domination out there, and they eventually pulled him in that game, and that's actually what led them to drafting a tackle in the next year's draft. They said, well, actually not drafting a tackle, but investing in free agency on a swing tackle. And they said, never again, never forget. You know, with all these messages they should have never forget for Chaz Green and have the number on the Cowboys logo.
Really, they ought to all wear them, you know, instead of patches for Black Lives Matter. They ought to have this, okay?
Yeah, exactly. What was his number, like 73 or something like that? Then they said commemorate, never forget. Yeah.
His number is 0, all right? Okay, right now we're coming up. The Falcons have the ball first. Ryan's coming out. And we're going to find out right away what they're going to do. And now if I'm the Falcons, I'm not running the ball. I'm looking for Julio Jones deep.
Yeah, he's been hobbled all week, but he went off the week before. And so the Cowboys have all the help they can get with Anthony Brown out of another one of their starting cornerbacks. So,
well, they open up with a nice little run off the right side, a little slant off tackle there. I think it got him 1.5 yards, something like that. Very slow play. They're coming back up to the line now, and Ryan's looking around. He has changed the play. They're going in motion, and this definitely looks like a play-action pass. I mean, come on. 2nd and 7? Oh, yeah, he's changing it up big time because he doesn't like what he's seeing, and what he's seeing is blitz. And, yeah,
they're going to bring the dogs.
Yeah, he runs the ball, and I tell you what, that was a nice run. I mean, they got 4 yards out of it. I believe now it's going to be like 3rd and 2. That was a nice run.
You know what happens on 3rd down, Van, do you? No, it's time to get off the field, lads! It's time to get off the field.
All right. So now we have Aldon Smith. He's coming in on Ryan's blind side. But if I'm the Falcons, I run here. 3rd and 3, I run.
Yeah, you got to see what Todd Gurley's made of. It's going to be, if you saw what the Rams did the week before, they dominated in time of possession. So that's exactly what the Falcons are looking to emulate.
All right. Well, that isn't what they did. He dropped back in the shotgun, came across the middle, and he had Ridley wide open, and he just put the ball in the dirt, bounced up, oh, no, actually, excuse me, that's incorrect. Ridley just glad-handed it, man. He had both hands on it, looked at the ball, and then watched it drop. I mean, it was awesome. Ridley, he's a man. He can't do it, but he can. Okay, right now, back to return the punt is CD Lamb. CD Lamb.
That's fucking right.
That is tradition. That is tradition here. Okay. So they had some nice pressure. CD's calling for the fair catch. And actually, there should have been a flag on that because the guy gave him a little chipped shoulder as he went by. You know, you're not allowed to touch the guy, man.
Yeah, how dare that son of a bitch?
Flag!
If you can't play by the rules, you shouldn't play at all.
That's right. And I'm sure Bill Belichick is a big practitioner of that, right?
Yeah, that actually Al Davis started the quote.
Okay, well, we're up right now. Brandon Knight is at left tackle. Terrence Steele, the rookie, at right tackle. They're back in the shotgun to start out. And yes, your wish has come true. In the backfield is 2 running backs. What are their names?
Tony Pollard, Big Paulie want a cracker, and it's the Zeke monster. It's COVID
himself, the virus.
Yep, and they sent Zeke in motion and handed it off to Pollard, who got 3 yards. Coming up right behind Brandon Knight himself. And that play was so popular, they're doing it again. Again with Pollard, they are using, and we have a fumble. Pollard coughed it up. And I mean, he coughed it up. It looks like the Cowboys may have got it back, though.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not sure on that. No, they did not. Atlanta ball.
Damn it.
Okay, we're watching. Pollard goes down. He's got both hands on the ball. This is coming back. Okay? He's down.
Okay, thank goodness for Chef Boyardee for that one.
Yeah, ball's in his hands and the knee is down. Waiting for the flag. And I tell you what, he's got this ball. This is not a fumble. He had both hands on the ball, then one hand on the ball, then both hands on the ball. They ripped it out late.
Okay,
hold it. This might be a fumble. What happened is he continued to drive, turned over on his back, and kept moving his legs. And I didn't see the knee down. And of course, they go to commercial rather than show replay. Man, this is up in the air. I think he had okay ball security, but he should have had both hands on the ball. And instead, he put his other hand down to try and keep himself up off the ground while he drove. And in the meantime, somebody gave it the peanut punch, popped that bad boy out of there.
So, well, that's the last thing they could have used right now, particularly on the first drive. They had momentum getting to 3 and out, and what they could have done is, where they're so hamstrung with injuries, particularly on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay, wait a minute. Was that a pun? Hamstrung?
Hamstring, hamstrung.
All right, I like that. That's good.
Well, it would be nice if I could get a link somewhere that would work.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, well, right now you don't have to worry about that because right now what we have are awesome commercials running.
Oh my God, McDonald's and monster trucks or whatever, beer commercials.
Yes. Okay, by the way, before we get going, commercial is a great time to start this. Be sure and hit that subscribe button down below. This is a new thing for us. We're trying this live reaction to the game. Myself and No Remorse Nate here. And we really appreciate, without you all, none of this happens. So we really appreciate you being here. Hit that subscribe, hit that notify button, because we plan on doing this ideally once a week with the Cowboys game. We're going to be following them all through. We're doing the Dallas Cowboys Weekly. We're doing the NFC East report. It's if you want to find out up close and personal what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys, this is the place to start. And with that in mind, Nate, All right, you got 3 wide receivers out there. All right, this is near and dear to you, heart, being a wide receiver yourself. And I'm not saying just because your ass is wide, okay?
Yeah, I started off at tight end.
Well, yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
All right. And anyhow, you got 3 wide receivers out there, and they are all deadly. What kind of pressure does that put on a secondary, man?
Oh, well, particularly you got to be able to protect first and foremost. We've seen this trick so many times throughout the league. If we remember.
Okay, I'm sorry. Cowboys have the ball back. It was overturned. His knee was down. Okay, so we're good. 3rd and 4. And, he made yardage on that. We're back in the shotgun. And Elliott tries to pick up the blitz. And I tell you what, it was a half-ass effort. The blitz got through just as Prescott threw the ball. It was your man, Jarrett. Okay. And he comes right up. Oh, no, it wasn't Jarrett. Okay. It was number 45, Jones, who blitzed, got around our boy Elliott. Elliott really boned that pickup. I tell you what. And I think he is good at blitz pickup. I really like Elliott at that. But I tell you what, he blew this one.
Yeah, well, he's been watching too much film of Saquon Barkley, I'll tell you that much.
Ooh. Oh, you had to go there, didn't you? You had to go to our NFC.
Matador, he had the red cape in the backfield. Ole!
All right, well, Dallas special teams did a nice job there. They got the punt up. It was a nice punt. It was off to the side, and they had it covered. The guy had to fair catch it. So that was an excellent job. Well, now Matt Ryan's coming back out. I thought the Cowboys did an excellent job on defense there, 3 and out. But as you and I talked about, on the Dallas Cowboys Weekly, on offense, the Cowboys are going to have to figure out how to protect Dak. And so far, they've not done that.
No, and particularly up the middle. You saw what they did this season. I'm talking about Atlanta, and they're getting a lot more aggressive on defense. They brought in Raheem Morris on defense, and they know the Cowboys are suspect on the offensive line. They watched last game what Arizona.
Suspect?
Yeah.
Suspect? Okay, it's more than suspect. It is a weakness. When you have a rookie on one side and your 3rd best option on the other, it's not suspect. It's weak.
Hey, let's we're trying to be homers
Here, Van. Let's chill with the language, okay?
All right,
Everything's fine.
2nd and 5. And Ryan comes up under center, single back. He does the play action. He's going deep up the seam. It's a nice pass over Jalen Smith's shoulder, right in where it needed to be for the tight end to catch it. Jalen Smith does not give up on the play, reaches his hand up, smacks that weak-ass shit down to the ground. That's what you're supposed to do at middle linebacker. Booyah.
Yeah,
No,
don't come in the house of Jalen.
Say no. Your eyes say yes, but my lips say no.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no. That's fucking right.
All right, 3rd and 4. We have him back in the shotgun. He has a back on either side. He's dropping straight back, looking downfield. Thinks he has a guy, almost intercepted. Oh, man. He threw right down the center of the field. And I tell you what, Worley, the guy that we signed, he was the starting cornerback for the Raiders for the last 2 years. Now, he is a bigger guy. They have him back at an extra safety, an elephant position. He did it beautifully. He played center field, watched the QB, moved in, elevated, went for the high point, and then he dropped it. But up till that, he looked really, really good, okay?
Was that 2nd or 3rd down?
3rd down, baby. The punt is off. The punt is off. And he did not, and he free caught it. Yep. Okay, ready? CD Lamb. All right. And we have, for those of you wondering exactly what No Remorse Nate is doing over there, he's trying to find the game, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to try to turn on red zone.
Or I'm going to have to move my.
Well, you don't need red zone. Nobody's scoring, okay?
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully they show punch.
Oh, dude. All right. I tell you what. Everything we talked about in the Cowboys Weekly so far, whether it was good news or bad news, has come true. The Dallas Cowboys defense, I am very, very pleased with what they're doing. The pressure could be better, definitely. They're not getting to Ryan. I mean, on that last third down play, he got happy feet because he could tell the pocket was collapsing, but it wasn't collapsing nearly fast enough. He had time. He put the ball on the mark, okay? He just didn't see the coverage, which I'm loving because Ryan is not a dumb QB, is he?
No, and then it's interesting from the Cowboys' perspective that they are getting more multiple. That was what they stressed in the offseason, is that they were going to be less predictable in the secondary or overall in defense. So that definitely sounds like it could have been an issue that probably wouldn't have happened a year ago.
Well, yeah, when was the last time that you've seen a Dallas Cowboys defensive back that knew how to play center field?
Darren Woodson.
There you go. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. That was the last time. And I'm telling you what, Worley played it beautifully. I mean, ideally you want him to come up with that interception. Yeah. But I mean, if you're just going to take it and put it on the ground, I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said,
it's third down, and what you do is you get off the field, lads. You get off the field by any means necessary.
Okay, now we're going to have Fat Bastard back in the second half to do the play-by-play, which I think is going to be awesome.
Yeah,
okay?
you play action fake. You get the defense set up, and then you go down the field, and it's a touchdown.
All right. You know, and you can't understand a word he's saying, but that's okay. You love the energy. All right.
Yeah, all right. It's energy. Well, no matter what. I just had my coffee.
Okay, guys, when we come back, it's going to be Dallas with the ball. Now, I got to tell you what, Dallas has not played well in the last few seasons in games where Ezekiel Elliott has not played well. And so far right now, they've used him as a decoy, and he's blown a blitz pickup. I say screw all that shit. Give him the ball. And that's exactly what they do on first down, and he gets a couple yards. But he looked good. But the blocking, oh, my goodness, it's not good. I mean, they are all jacked up. And what's happening is exactly like we thought. The edges are collapsing, and they're coming down and chasing from the backside. They're going to have to come up with a technique to get Elliott free. All right.
Now, it's interesting because they've started out both possessions with runs, and that was something the fan base killed Jason Garrett for. It's first down rushing.
Okay, well, right here, they tried to hit Amari Cooper down the right-hand side. He had triple coverage on him. He had a guy over the top that just basically got in front of him and stopped him from running the pattern. Had a guy underneath, and then they had another guy further over top. So it was triple coverage, and Prescott still went there.
Well, you got to God bless the effort.
No, I don't. That was a horrible decision. A horrible decision. All right, so now we're back. And
3rd and 7.
Elliott's in to block, and it does not matter. They just rip him up, and Prescott coughs up the ball as he goes down. This is a turnover on 3rd and 7. Prescott looked horrible, man. I do not know what he was doing. Ball security, man, ball security. He literally underhanded the ball to the other team.
Well, that's exactly what you can't do. And then originally, that's the second time they put the ball on the mat. They got lucky before that it was overturned, but turnovers already. You see Dak throwing into big time coverage, and
oh my God, he tried to flip the ball to a player while he was going down with Atlanta all around him. There was only one way this play could have gone well, and 6,000 it could go bad. And he decided that was a good move. That was a good move.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you can't do, particularly when you're banged up. You can't put more pressure on your defense. You already knew your defense was going to have to come through in a big time way today.
Well, pressure on your defense. Ball's on the 22, play action, and he's going for the end zone, but he took a hit. He caught it right at the goal line. The defender went for the interception and missed. That is a Falcons touchdown.
Who is it, Julio?
No, Ridley.
Oh, thank fucking Christ! I'm playing against Julio in my fantasy league, but still, screw Ridley.
So it looks like Chidobe Awuzie got turned around. Oh goodness! I said he went for the interception. No, he was trying to catch up because he got turned around. Ridley went on the inside and then reversed back out to the post. Excuse me, to the to the corner of the end zone, and just left Awuzie looking in the backfield. Left him looking in the backfield. I mean, you talk about wide open. It was not a great pass.
Yeah, I mean, this Dallas secondary is really the weak point of the defense, if you ask me. And they're in for a test today.
Oh, I disagree. The weak part of this defense was Dak Prescott.
Oh, yeah, this last drive.
I'm not going to blame the defense when you turn the ball over on the 22 and they have to trot it on the field and figure out what play they're going to run. They have no feel for what's going on. That is double tough, okay? So I'm not going to fault the defense after stopping them 3 and out twice in a row. I can't fault the defense on this play.
Yeah, offensively, they really can't seem to get anything going. In the 3 drives, and you've coughed it up twice. One was lucky to be overturned, and again, you have your quarterback turning the ball over. And the most damning part about this looks an awful lot like the Chaz Green game so far. Prescott is running for his life.
Yeah, what you said. But I got to tell you again, I was on that last turnover, very disappointed in Ezekiel Elliott. The blitzer came in, and Elliott gave him a 75% effort. I mean, I remember when we'd go to camp. Oh, I can't remember the guy. It was a running back, a real little bitty guy, about 5'9", and he would get hurt every year, but he was blazing fast.
Oh, Lance Dunbar.
The Lance Dunbar. There he is. I love that kid. And
here they got the replay.
Blitz pickup drills. That guy was a monster, wasn't he? Do you recall in camp?
Yeah,
he was so tough. He would never give it up. Here, Elliott, he gets the guy, and then Elliott turns his back to him. You turn your back to the rusher? Dude, you plant, you anchor, you give it your all. I'm totally disappointed. Now, I don't know if it would have made a difference if Elliott would have done this, but it doesn't matter. He should have done it.
Hey, I saw a replay of the touchdown just now, and I want to say, if you're looking for a silver lining, there was a pressure by none other than the turkey sandwich himself, Tristan Hill, the much maligned second-round pick.
That was Hill that got in there? Oh, yeah, my goodness.
That was the turkey sandwich himself.
And he hit him as he was letting go of the ball. Again, it was not a well-thrown ball, was it?
Actually, a decent-looking throw, considering it was a sideline round. He threw it to only where the receiver can catch it. Otherwise, Awuzie probably gets his hand on the ball.
Yeah, it was just outside of his fingers. But, I mean, why was Awuzie looking in the backfield on that route? He should have been on that guy, not looking at the quarterback.
Yeah, they're looking at the play again right now to see if he actually did score, but that's a total touchdown. He reaches over.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you take the pylon and make it wobble, you scored.
Yeah.
And when you made it wobble from the inside, you scored. I mean, yeah, look at it, but please don't slow the game down.
Hold on. I'm going to mess around 1 second.
Well, you go ahead, and I'm going to actually talk about what's coming up right now. Cowboys are back waiting for the ball. They look all business, and they need to be all business. Cowboys have come out looking flat. All right. This is going to be a return. Took it about 1 yard deep, and he's not even going to make it to the 20. Indecision by Pollard. Oh, my goodness. He comes up on about the 12-yard line, starts trying to decide, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go left? And he just stands there, stutter stepping. Instead of making a decision, finally he starts to go forward. It's too late. So he makes it to the 17, 18-yard line, maybe, and that's me being nice. Okay, it is the 18. All right. Anyhow, 1st and 10, Prescott's looking out. And, oh, man, I tell you what, I do not like Prescott's eyes. He's looking out at what he's seeing. It's a play action, quick pass to the outside to the tight end. And I got to tell you what, that was a well-designed play. It was a bubble screen over to the tight end on the left side, Schultz. And it was a well-designed play. Play action, bubble screen, all done very, very quickly. And these are the type of plays that I'm looking for from McCarthy and Moore to make a difference. Now, they come back at this point. Prescott's dropping back. He's got Elliott back with him in the shotgun. Play action, it's a handoff to Elliott right up the middle. Got a nice 3 yards out of it. Very good. Very good. Every play isn't going to be 10, 15, 20 yards. You've got to grind it out because that way in the fourth quarter, you're going to get those big plays. Because I got to tell you what, Atlanta right now, wherever Elliott goes, Atlanta goes. I mean, 100%. When you watch this, when they hand off to Elliott, the whole Atlanta defense is focused on him. So ultimately here, some play action to Elliott is going to be awesome. And by the way, Elliott put the ball on the freaking ground.
Oh, Jesus. Now we're doing this again. I got to stream. I got it, but I'm a little bit behind.
Elliott put the ball on the ground. It was a fumble. He recovered. Now here they do a screen pass to Elliott out of the backfield. Beautiful play and beautiful hold. Oh, yeah, they called it.
Okay, he got the football back.
Yeah, but I mean, Jesus, the ball security is horrible. You have one hand on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you see on the outside over there, they're doubling in the. Oh, that was a close one. That really came out.
Well, that was a fumble.
That's 3 fumbles. That's 3 fumbles so far, and they've recovered 2. Now they're sending CD Lamb in motion. And that's an Olay by the right tackle.
Oh, Jesus.
And they set up, looks like they have a flag. It's going to come back for holding. Really puts them in a hole.
And Elliott fumbled again. And this time, Cowboys aren't getting it back.
Oh, geez. Actually, no. That's actually on Atlanta. They're calling the penalty on.
No, I'm probably a play ahead of you.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Not only did he fumble that play, he fumbled again this play. And this time, Cowboys ain't getting it back.
That's 2 turnovers so far in the first quarter.
Hands it to him. He's carrying it with one arm in the middle. Just as he goes to put his other arm, that's when the peanut punch happens. Way behind. Oh, man. I mean, this is just horrible, horrible ball security. I don't know where the Dallas Cowboys players' heads are at right now, but I tell you what, whose job is it to make sure that the team is ready to play on game day?
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, if this were a Jason Garrett coach team, we're bringing out the rope.
Oh, yeah. And actually,
my link up.
I look, it's the invisible Nate. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, we now have Atlanta with the ball again in excellent field position. They are at midfield this time, though. So that's nice. And at least they're on their side of the field. The Cowboys side. And they got to go back. They're going to hand it off. And again, the Cowboys are doing a nice job. He got 2, maybe 3 yards. And he had to work for that. So I love what the Cowboys defense is doing, but I don't care. It doesn't matter what your defense is doing. If you keep turning the ball over, the defense will wear down, won't they, Nate?
Yeah, absolutely. And at the end of the day, this is the time of possession, which bit them in the ass the first game, is seem to be doing the same thing right now.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Okay, go back. We got a play action that they're trying to do a nice little screen off to the left side. And I got to tell you, the Dallas Cowboys defense flow and player reaction to the ball was excellent. I love the team speed of the Dallas Cowboys defense.
Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to take advantage of the Cowboys' aggressiveness, and it didn't work out in their favor this time. I think. I didn't see it. But from the sounds of things, does that mean one thing, Van? Does it mean it's 3rd down?
It means it's 3rd and 5, and he's sitting back in the shotgun. He's looking straight back, and he's going to run it, and he's going to make it. Barely. But I got to tell you what, the coverage was excellent. He just made it. I mean, just barely. But, hey, Cowboys defense is playing good.
Yeah, they're making him work for it, and nothing is going to come easy, and that's what you want. And as I look for more links. But, man, I mean, they desperately.
Okay. By the way, while you're looking for more links, can I talk about the Atlanta Falcons touchdown that just happened?
Yeah.
Okay, to the tight end, over the left side. He was so wide open. It was a shame. Jalen Smith is looking around like, what? All right, this is a blown coverage. Yep. Jalen Smith got sucked in for the play action. Oh, I mean, totally sucked in. And right up, there is nobody covering this guy. There is nobody within 15 yards of him when he catches, or 10 yards of him when he catches the ball.
Oh, I'm in on the game and just saw the touchdown. I will say this. Hayden Hurst is on my fantasy team, so, but still, fuck him. But yeah, you're right. Jalen Smith with another poor week. If you remember last week against the Rams, he was going left. They're taking advantage of his over-aggressiveness.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened the week before. They took advantage of his over-aggressiveness with the Rams, and the routes and the flats were open and the yards after the catch. But, man, 2 players that the Cowboys needed to come through so far this game. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott both have turnovers this quarter.
What do you mean? No, I totally disagree with that. They have multiple turnovers. We were just lucky enough to recover some of them.
But, yeah, it looks like McCarvey, I'm going to call him McCarvey because he needs to trim the fat off of his brain cells so far this game. We need to get back into this game, Van. We need a touchdown. We need CeeDee Lamb to take over this sumbitch, and we need to score fast.
Well, I got to say, I think head coach McGarrett.
Ooh.
All right. As I just put out on Twitter, and just echoing what we just said, if this were a Jason Garrett coach team, Cowboys Nation would be screaming for his head. Honeymoon is over, Mike McCarthy. Your team is not prepared to play today.
Exactly. And the week before, there's no one that could look at comparing the 2 rosters and say the Rams were a better matched team than the Cowboys.
No.
And it's the same. And we knew it was going to be a close game here, and we knew the offense was going to have a big test in front of them. They knew they were going to have to produce, and so far their stars have done nothing. Actually, no, I take that back. That's being polite. Their stars have cost them.
Yeah, I mean, these are the guys that are supposed to be making you. These are the guys that got the contract. Well, I have to admit, Dak didn't, and now we know why, okay? Actually, no, that's another subject altogether. But ultimately, these are your players. These are the guys that you put your team around. You sit in there all week, and I think they're trying to do too much. They look unprepared. They look afraid. They look like they're trying to find something to do. They know that they can't protect Dak Prescott. And let's be frank, the players at this point do not believe in the game plan.
Ooh, I haven't been watching that much so far, but they're falling apart so far. And they need a score in the worst way possible, at least a drive to where they put points on the board. I mean, at least something to take the momentum away. And you know what? I think it's time for Little Deuce Coop. You don't know what I want to get involved.
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right. Now we just got the kickoff again. They kicked it through the end zone. So Cowboys are going to get the game back. I'm actually doing a thing on Twitter right now. Hey, by the way, on Twitter, please follow me at Steven Vanover and follow the man over there at No Remorse Sports. You know why? Because he's got none. That's why. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
none.
exactly. It's 0, none. Oh, of course. Then the game comes back and then it's going idle again.
Oh, yeah. Commercial, of course. Okay.
Yeah, the commercials work fine. Okay, here we go. Let's go, Dak. It's time for the attack to get going. Ezekiel Elliott.
There is a flag, and all the refs got to get out there and talk about it. And, yeah, it looks like we have on the kickoff, which went through
probably means he was
the
offside.
end zone. They threw a flag for an illegal block.
What? How the fuck do you do that?
What you said.
And even the refs were like, okay, I guess. As they said, a personal foul, it looks like.
Oh, he must have said something to the referee. Yo, mama.
Yeah, right. That's another one of our reserve safeties. It was Donovan Wilson, it looks like, on the penalty.
So we got a question online here. All right. They want to know, and maybe you can answer, Nate. Reverend AJ, which is on Twitter, Good Rev AJ, wants to know what they do all week. Are they binge watching Breaking Bad in the film room, playing patty cake on the practice field? How's it possible to be this unprepared?
Well, and that was supposed to be Mike McCarthy's strengths. And when they did the hiring for the head coach, Jerry wanted someone with experience and someone who was going to bring a level of toughness to the team that they felt they were missing.
Good news. I got to break in. They just on first down. What did they do? They ran the ball. Okay, and Elliott held onto the ball this time. He lost 4.
But he lost 4 yards.
But he held onto the ball. Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and it looks like what they got a first down, their first down on the drive with a quick pass to Dalton Schultz. And so they're definitely looking for the quick passing game.
2nd and 14 from the shotgun. And wow, I got to say that was excellent pocket awareness by Dak Prescott because the tackles were able to push the pressure around him. He stepped up into the pocket and was able to do so. And of course, that gave him the time to make the play, and he threw the ball to who? C.D. Lamb. C.D. Lamb. All right, we got 3rd and 3 now, which is a lot better than 2nd and 14 from the shotgun. And I got to tell you what, Mike McCarthy, what the fuck are you thinking, man? All right, you give Dak Prescott an empty backfield. Yeah, guess what? He didn't have time to throw the ball, threw a dork pass right across the middle that kind of went down into the dirt. I mean, what a horrible, horrible play call.
Man, that's what I'm saying. And they needed this drive in the worst way possible. I mean, they need to score points, and not even score points. They need to take time of possession away from the Atlanta Falcons. This is even worse of a hole than they fell into last week because they weren't down 14-0. And I'm sorry, man, who would you rather have a lead?
Okay, here it is. Oh, beautiful call. I got to tell you, Goodwin is the gutter on the left side. They went for it on 4th down, threw him a pass, and hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
There you go.
So turnover on downs. Atlanta has the ball on the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Oh, great. So they went for it.
Yeah, and I got to say, hit him in the hands. No, it was a horrible throw. I mean, he had to dive back for it. So, way to go, Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, the fan base was crying to get analytics involved, and that's another one of the things that the analytics crowd loves is that's going for it on 4th down, like I do in Matt. All right, let's get this fucking thing going.
So McGarrett blew it last week on 3rd and goal and blew it again this week, putting his D in a horrible
Okay, I'm back. I've got to stream for the most part for the time.
All right, well, you're sitting here getting to watch them to score another touchdown. No, interception. Oh, man, I got to say, Awuzie, that was beautiful coverage on Ridley. Don't help that guy up. Jesus, man. And thanks to Ridley. At least there's one football player out there. At the end of this play, Ridley refuses the assistance from his good buddy Awuzie, who goes to help him up. He's on the other team, you dork. You don't help him up. Ridley slaps his hand away, then reaches up and lets the referee help him up. Way to go, Ridley. At least one guy knows how to play football out there. It's not Awuzie. Awuzie, you need to grow up. You need to go back and look at some of the old school guys. This ain't patty cake time. This is football.
Well, let me tell you one thing that I do like from that previous play. Last year, Jalen Richard was telling the players to play the player, not the football. And if you look at it right there, they were playing the football. Yes. They were getting more aggressive. So that is a silver lining.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, the coverage, I love the coverage. Don't get me wrong. What I hate is the attitude. You're going to help that guy up? You just put him down there. You don't
All right,
help
good
it.
open field tackle.
All right, we got the field goal going here on 4th and 6. Again, the Cowboys defense has just been superb.
Yeah, absolutely. Except for that one play to Hayden Hurst where they completely blew it. The Cowboys offensively need something in the worst way possible. And at this point, you're looking at possibly 3 possessions. It depends if brick. Oh, come on, stream. Yeah, right now my stream is stuck on Mike McCarthy, which is the last person I want to look at the moment.
It's a commercial right now. Don't worry about it. So,
well, this game went the exact.
People on Twitter are liking my Coach McGarrett comment.
Right. It looked like Jason Garrett dyed his hair and had spent the offseason at the buffet.
Well, I mean, I'm just so disappointed. I mean, you fired Jason Garrett, which I didn't agree with. I didn't think Garrett was the problem. I think the problem is Jerry Jones and the fact that Garrett can't get players held accountable because they know they're going to run to Jerry. That problem didn't go away by firing Garrett. What I loved about Garrett is the players always played hard for him. They never, ever gave up, okay? What I'm seeing right now is players out there that don't believe in the game plan. I'm looking at Prescott. There's fear, not fear. He's at the beginning of the play, he's looking out, and you can see in his eyes, he's going, oh, shit. He's got nowhere to go. He knows it's going to go bad. And I see that in his eyes. I never saw that under Coach Garrett. Never.
Here's the interesting thing is they're sputtering once again on offense. Yes, we have to account for injuries, but how long do you allow Kellen Moore to be the play caller? That's the interesting thing because they brought in Mike McCarthy, for his expertise on offense and to be able to be a great play caller, and that's what he was for the most part his time in Green Bay.
It's like your one hand is talking. That's really cool. I hear what you say, but no. I mean, yeah, Coach McCarthy has that history, but in actuality, he wasn't a great play caller. He had Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that's what he had. All right, and the Cowboys offense last year, that wasn't a problem. What were they, number 7, number 4, some crap like that? They were awesome last year. I didn't have a problem with the Cowboys offense. What I had a problem with last year was the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, well, it was when they were matched up against inferior opponents, they were able to just dominate.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, that's what happens. The Cowboys, and, I love our ex-defensive coordinator. Don't get me wrong. The guy is a genius. But his refusal to get anybody with size in the middle of the field just left the Cowboys prostrate whenever there was a power running game. Am I wrong?
Yeah, and he was always into these undersized, underdeveloped players that are now all in Las Vegas.
Not underdeveloped, just undersized.
Undersized.
He wanted speed, and I get that. But the problem is teams know how to react to that now.
Yeah, and you get these undersized guys and these late round draft picks. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to have the hosses. And again, we have another special teams penalty right now, which is going to put them in a bigger hole than they already were in. Oh, okay, never mind. Face mask.
Yeah, that was nice. That got them out of a big hole. Now it's 1st and 10, down 17-0, and a really weak play action pass to Pollard. But it actually worked out pretty good. He got the ball off to the tight end on a bubble screen, who then coughed it up twice. He fumbled it, got it back, fumbled it again, and there's a flag against Dallas on the play to boot.
Okay, I'm catching up right now. They put Cooper in motion. Yeah, it definitely bubble screen to Dalton Schultz, and it's going to come back. Oh, man, and he fumbled. Jesus Christ, man. Go take some advice from Jerry Rice and put stickum on your hands, for Christ's sake. Who cares if you get a penalty from the league? Okay, let's see. Holy crap, Atlanta got it too.
Oh, hell yes, their ball.
Fuck me.
And zero ball security. Just as he's coming in, the guy peanut punches it out as he's reaching up to put his second hand on the ball. Day late, dollar short. Schultz, you suck.
Yeah, and he was a guy that you needed to have step up, particularly with Blake Jarwin out for the season. Yeah, and of course, penalty declined. Atlanta ball. And so far, that's exactly what their offense is constituted of, is short passes to Blake Jarwin. It looks like he got a hit to the helmet and that's what jarred it loose. But Jesus Christ, that's 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. And so they're going to need some sort of pressure on Matt Ryan to force a turn. They need a game-changing play to happen right now in their favor.
Well, in their favor. I was going to say they've had several game-changing plays, okay? All right, the Cowboys are going to lose this game. All right, that's happening. You don't turn the ball over, was it 4 times now?
3 times, 4 fumbles.
3 times. Oh, no, 6 fumbles, dude.
6?
7 fumbles. There was 2 on that play. Okay. I mean, the tight end fumbled it twice. That counts for 2 fumbles. He fumbled it, got it back, fumbled it again.
Jesus Christ. And
so 7, maybe even 8, because there was also we've had 3 plays that had more than 1 fumble on. What is going on, man?
It's just lack of discipline at that point. You can't say the Atlanta Falcons are that much better.
They're not. They are not that much better. This is totally on the head coach, 100%. And I got to tell you what, right now, the defense has been looking incredible.
Again, now my screen is frozen on Mike McCarthy's face.
No, that is actually what's going on in the game. Nothing happening, but Mike McCarthy is sitting there looking, going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
But at least he's wearing a mask.
Oh, I would be. Yeah, he probably isn't going to take it off for a few years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, he might have to. Well, his family still lives in Wisconsin, thankfully. All right. Third down. You don't have the field odds.
3rd and 7. I got to say the Cowboys defense has been playing great, and they do it again here. But there will be a flag on Julio against Julio Jones. This is going to be a first down for Atlanta.
Oh, great! Of course.
Hey, beautiful. You had double coverage on him, and the one guy underneath decides.
Yeah, they're going to hurry up. They're going to hurry up offense right now, and God damn it! Now the stream freezes.
Well, what happened is Diggs, the rookie, is on Julio Jones. Julio just got off the line and just abused him, and so he tried to grab his hip.
Yeah, he just grabbed him immediately right off the line. He was beaten for a touchdown, so that was actually probably a touchdown saving play. But still, he got beat.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, not 1st and goal. No. Actually, they didn't hit him with the spot of the foul thing. It was the 10 yards.
Oh, so there's a holding call.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball wasn't in the air.
Well, guess what? Diggs, your nuts have to drop a little earlier than we originally expected.
Well, I mean, I don't really fault Diggs for that. I mean, I ultimately it's his responsibility, but he's a rookie. You're going against Julio Jones. If he gets by you, damn right you hold him.
Absolutely.
All right, so Atlanta player is down on the field, and he's holding his, I believe it is left or right knee. It is the right guard, number 76. And we're watching the replay right now, and it just looks like he went down on it hard. And it's his left knee. And, man, I hate seeing that. This is McGarry. I don't like anybody to get injured. Screw that shit. And to anybody that has played competitive sports, and has been injured, you know what I'm talking about.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, I want to face the best guys. I want the competition. I don't want to, like, the best guy to get hurt and, oh, we can win. Screw that. I want to beat you. So.
But at the end of the year, no one remembers your injuries. No one feels bad for you because of injuries.
No, nor should they.
No, you got to. I mean, you've got to play who you have out there. I mean,
I love it right now. They're showing the sidelines, and it's like Dak and Schultz and Elliott, and they're all looking at each other, and they're like, they look shell-shocked.
They should be.
No, they should be pissed off. They should be jacked up. They should be looking at each other going, man, we're going to get me back in there. Instead, they're all sitting around going, well, I don't know. I don't know. Ask Coach McGarrett.
Coach McGarrett.
And now let's not forget, 4 fumbles, 3 turnovers, 1 turnover on down. And they say 4 fumbles. That's because they're not counting 2 on 1 play.
Right. Yeah. No. And that's the thing. You forgot the turnover on downs is a turnover.
Yeah. And that got him 3 points, man.
Yeah. I mean, so far this game they've had are all points. Actually, all 3 points are off turnovers.
Yes, 2nd and 9 right now. It got in the shotgun, Ryan, single back, Gurley with him to his right. He's going to give the ball to Gurley right up the middle, and the Cowboys are going like, Gurley, maybe back in the day, but not today.
No. All right, I'm a little bit behind. Oh, geez, what's it with Mike McCarthy and freezing my computer screen right now? It's the fucking 3rd time.
Dude, now you've come up with it. It's Mike McCarthy. And by the way, his name is McGarrett.
McGarrett, yeah. Fucking McGarrett, always on my computer screen. And let's see, reviewing.
Now you know why the players had that look on their face, okay? All right, 3rd and 8, drop back, looking for the end zone. He's going to tuck and run. No.
Down the house of Mutombo.
Alden Smith just said, I haven't played in 5 years, but I can still catch up with your ass.
Absolutely. He doesn't need to. I mean, all right, now let's get it. 3rd. Yeah, at least it's Matt Ryan's face instead of McGarrett.
That's got to be good. And by the way, the coverage, I'm looking at the coverage right now in the replay. Excellent. The defense is ready to play today. The offense looks afraid.
Yeah, the offense just doesn't have a game plan, and anything they have going for them, they shoot themselves right in the foot.
Well, at this point, their foot is gone because they shot it too many times.
It's time to switch feet.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's 20-0 now?
Something like that.
Good Lord, man.
The numbers just keep going up. Hey, the best news for Dallas Cowboys fans, I have to say right now, is Moose is in the box.
Oh, thank goodness.
So at least there's one player on offense for the Dallas Cowboys that's in the stadium today that knows how to win.
Yeah, with the Super Bowl ring. Actually, has a Super Bowl ring. But
I think it's so important that we're talking about Moose because they never replaced the fullback, Jameez Olawale, who opted out for the season. Dallas Cowboys are running without a fullback, and they're going, oh, it's the same offense as last season. No, it is not.
They're trying to fill them in with the tight ends in different packages. Actually, Dalton Schultz was a lot of times flexed into the backfield. There'd be a pseudo fullback, but right now he's playing on the line because of all the injuries we have.
Yeah, I mean, I would flex somebody back there just so that we got another guy that can fumble.
Yeah, exactly. At least they can cut that guy to make an example. But yeah, 20-0 right now. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeehaw. Okay. The Cowboys are not out of this game because of their defense.
Well, if they get a touchdown on this drive right now, they do get the ball back at the end of the half. And I can't believe this is still the first quarter.
at the
I just
beginning of
realized
next
it's still
time.
the first quarter.
Yeah, it's like, forget it. But I mean, right now, I have to say, Atlanta is a little bit lackadaisical. I believe that the Cowboys can actually do something here. They're coming back. They're running the no huddle, which I love because it's going to keep the Atlanta defense from changing up, which they have been doing a lot of substitution. Beautiful delay by Elliott. He got the ball, and instead of just plowing into the line, he checked up because he saw there was nowhere to go. He checked up, looked, boom, picked a new spot, went in that direction. Excellent job by him. But, of course, there's a flag.
Oh, yay. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out and walk 10 steps back, and you play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't look at your screen. They're showing Mike McCarthy.
And it's going to freeze.
Oh, God, there it went for you. Okay. But actually, this flag is against Atlanta. It's the first flag against Atlanta. No, second flag, I believe.
And they got a quick little deuce Coop. You don't know what I
Holding on Jarrett. And I got to say, Grady Jarrett, when you're having a game like you had today, why are you holding? You don't need to.
Right. They're just going to give the ball to you at this point.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at midfield. And they're going to hand off to Elliott. Finally, they're running the plays that they should have been running. Nice. Give the ball to Elliott up the middle. They got their heavy package in there. They don't have the 2 running backs, one of which can't block. I get what they were trying to do. Misdirection. Okay, now here they do a nice play action. All right, get the ball to CD Lamb on a quick out. He picks up the first down. Nicely done.
That's the 4th time my computer screen has frozen on Mike McGarrett. What's going on? Is this Tinder? They want me to swipe right on him or something?
Pretty much. I think that's it.
All right, there we go, Zika.
I'm looking. They're showing all of the peanut punches right now. And I got to tell you what, whoever is training the Atlanta Falcons on peanut punches, they're doing a damn good job. And the guy that invented the peanut punch, wasn't he originally an Atlanta Falcon guy?
I'm not sure. Oh, there's the reverse to CD Lamb I just saw.
Yeah, that's not. Well, it wasn't a reverse. That was like a quick screen almost.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter.
All right, end of the first quarter. Dallas Cowboys down by 2,000-0.
Yeah, hey. This is a replay from what year was that? That was 2018, I believe, was the year of the Chaz Green debacle.
Oh yeah, but that's going to be I think sidestepped by this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eclipsed. I can't be too disappointed at all in the defense. I know the score is 20-0, but I think the defense has been playing tits out.
Yeah, other than that one play where they were absolutely embarrassed. I mean, listen, the swinging point of this game are the turnovers. When you line up, it makes it so much easier for the Atlanta Falcons. So, I mean, really, they've been playing in an uphill battle the entire game. At the very least right now, without another turnover, they're going to look like they're going to be in position to where they can swing the field position a little bit. That's one silver lining.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking with Rafael Bella here, and he's saying, finally they're putting in the 12 package instead of the 11 and saying, all right, we need some help with blocking. You think?
Right. Yeah, well, that's kind of like an ode to Jason Garrett almost. I mean, he was a guy who left his backup tackles on islands over there and said, okay, deal with it. And he would get killed by the fan base, rightfully so, but here we are repeating the same thing. And here we go. My computer screen's frozen on Matt Ryan's face.
Well, and I'm harping right now on running on first down. I think that's a good move for them because they got nothing else. All right. So now it's 1st and 10 here right now, and they do a jet sweep to CD Lamb. Love the play. He may have got a first. He definitely got 9 yards. I got to tell you, this kid, CD Lamb, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that was what he did in Oklahoma. That's where he made his dirty money, was yards after the catch.
Who was the guy the Cowboys had a few years ago that was so good at running the jet sweeps?
Lucky White.
Yeah, but he was an idiot.
Oh, yeah. And then they cut him one off season. But I mean, CeeDee Lamb is everything they wished Lucky Whitehead was going to be.
Oh, he's a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice to Lucky Whitehead over here. And again, now that the computer screen froze once again on Jerry Jones's face.
Oh, well, they caught on to the bubble screen. They just did a 1st and 10 instead of running. They decided to bubble screen to Elliott on the outside. Look, let me help you out. If you're going to do something other than hand off to Elliott on the 1st down, and your move is to throw the ball to him on a bubble screen that's obviously set up. I mean, you got Elliott split out wide with 3 guys in front of him. Do you think that Atlanta didn't know what the fuck was coming? God, that's a stupid call. Now it's 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I just saw the bubble screen. No, that was CeeDee Lamb over there who missed the block.
Okay, he missed the block, but it's a stupid call. I mean, everybody and their
limited to what they
mother
can
knew
call.
what was going on.
Well, man, hey, you got to make the block on that situation.
True. Well, you should, but you don't have to.
All right, they're going back again to 11 personnel. And again, they hit Bell for.
Okay, yeah, it was a nice play. Now it's at 3rd and 3, actually. And Prescott is again in the shotgun. He's got Elliott next to him. They got the 3 receivers split wide right. They're going to hand. It was a read option from and he gave the ball to Elliott. Elliott did a beautiful job of getting skinny and sliding right up in between the center and the left guard, Williams, and just made a beautiful run. He's down at like the 2, maybe the 1.
All right, this is what you want to see. I mean, this is where Dak Prescott is an effective runner. So
Crappy ball security. Right in the middle of the line, he lowers his shoulder, and instead of putting both hands on the ball, he just takes his other hand and balances himself. Man, I'm telling you what, that is not smart. Not smart.
Was that the 1st and goal play?
No, that was the play that got him to 1st and goal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was smelling end zone.
And I get that, man. But, I mean, right now on a day when everything is going heads up and going wrong and you decide to ignore ball security?
Yeah, particularly when you fumbled twice already.
I mean, he's fumbled 4 times.
All right, let's go 1st and goal. I actually want him to see them run the same play.
Oh, yeah.
Dak Prescott.
The read option, I really like the read option. Well, there's Jason Moore on the sideline standing next to head coach McGarrett.
Watch, my computer screen's going to freeze again, right? When they show McGarrett.
Again, we have trips right, shotgun. It is the read option again. Maybe he scored. I think he's going to be about 2 inches short. 2 inches short.
Don't say 2 inches like that in front of me.
Inches. I love it. They're keeping it going. No huddle. What I'm expecting right now, I'm disappointed. This cries out for a quarterback sneak. Instead, he's in the shotgun, trips, the read option again. Elliott, it was hit in the backfield 3 times. And he said, fuck that shit. It's time to score.
So is it a touchdown?
Oh, hell yeah.
You sound so monotone. Come on, get it. I'm going to have to start virtually shoving you, Van. Let's get into it. Let's get in this shit. That's 6 points.
I love what Elliott did there. Elliott was hit in the backfield. He was hit 3 times crossing that goal line. And he just said, no. Oh, dude, number 27 for the Atlanta Falcons. I got to look up and see who it is because I want to use his name. Okay, Kazee DeMonte, safety. Way to get run over and pushed backwards, and the running back step on top of you as he goes into the goal line. I mean, that was abuse. You do not belong at safety. You belong at quarterback, except you don't have the speed. Just retire. You can't play.
Yeah, I'll just be like Chrissy Everett out there.
Ooh, all right, we got to be nice about the Chrissy Everett comments. I understand that he's coming on to do an interview with Josh. So
Oh yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if Josh was real sassy to him like Jim Rome, and then he just goes.
Oh my God, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
First of all, my money's on Joshua. He's wiry, man. He's wiry. Okay,
But he's Canadian.
but wiry.
Nah.
A wiry Canadian. All right. I love 3 times in a row they went with the read option with Prescott and Elliott, and I love that. That is a response. That is Coach McCarthy as opposed to Coach McGarrett.
Ooh, that's right. Ding, ding, motherfuckers. They're answering the bell. All right. Now, I think one of the most important things, other than getting on the board, is they're switching field position right now. They need a big play on special teams, or at least they need something, at least a stop here in the worst way possible.
All right, I'm doing the Twitter thing here. The score now is 22-7, which I like a lot better than 20-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-possession game right now, and also you get the ball back at the first possession at the end of the half. If your defense gets a stop here.
After the half, you mean?
Yeah, after the half.
Yeah. Hey, that would be nice if we would get it the other way, okay?
We got a lot of football left right now. So we're down, but we ain't out.
No, I got to agree. And I said earlier, Dallas is going to lose this game. I did. I said it. And now I'm thinking maybe not.
Oh, at the very least, Atlanta's going to cover the spread.
I love what they did on that drive. 3 times read option from the no huddle. Same fucking play. They put the trips out right. It was the same play. And they just said, okay, let's go. You can't stop this. And they're right. They can't stop it. So why not keep running it? See, I got emotional and you just said that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like your therapist. You just be like, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey, check this out.
Okay.
All right, it's happening.
Man, feel.
It's happening, babe. Right here, right now. It's happening. Okay, so the kickoff is going, and it looks like he's just going to let it bounce out of the end zone. I'm waiting for the flag.
Yeah, right. Yeah, someone jumped off sides or did something stupid or.
Oh, man, I got to tell you what. The safety filled the hole beautifully. He saw the hole. He ran right up there. And, I got to say, he gave it his all. By the way, your all was not enough. All right, 1st and 10 for Atlanta, under center, play action, going deep. And he gets him over on the right-hand side. Looks like about a 30-yard gain to Ridley on the deep out.
Shit. Well, so
much
much for
play action. Nice play action.
Well, so much for getting a big stop.
Oh, man, Ridley. I don't know how he does that, dude. If you see the replay, they show the slow motion. Ridley goes up, looks, and as the ball's coming in, he does this.
And he still catches it?
I mean, like he was looking right at it. That will bite him one day. Oh, yeah. Nice coverage. Okay. Now they try to go outside to the right to Smith, and
No.
I mean, beautiful hit. Hit the ball, hit the player, broke it all up. And that was just really nicely done. By the way, the Eagles have now scored against the Rams. The Rams are up 21-9 versus the Eagles.
Oh, thank Christ. All right, let's go Rams. L.A. Rams. L.A. Rams.
Ooh, we have a delayed draw, and it went really well. From the shotgun, Matt Ryan did a delayed draw to Gurley. It was run well, and it looks like he picked up 8-9 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2 maybe. Really nicely done. Really nice. And I thought maybe we were going to get called offsides. Alden Smith got such a good jump, but no.
Thank Christ.
Okay. Third and two.
That's one of the things that Rod Marinelli used. 3rd and 2.
Okay, 3rd and 2 from the shotgun. It is.
Yeah, that was something that Rod
Marinelli. It's Gurley back there. Ryan is out in the slot. It's a read option. Gurley handing off. Ryan was a total decoy, and the Cowboys defense with Don Terry Poe in the middle goes, do you have any idea how much I freaking weigh? I mean, do you have any idea? Move me. Go ahead. Move. No, you can't. You can't move me. And it just all jacks up right inside the middle. They get a happy yard.
That's right. Get in my belly. Get in my belly.
That was beautiful.
His name is Fat Bastard.
4th and 1. Ryan under center, 2 running backs. And it is a fake. All right, he fakes the wide pitch out. Instead, hands it back to the fullback coming inside. He gets the 1 yard. Nicely designed play. Nicely designed play. I got to give it to him.
Well, they smelled the Cowboys coming back, so they said,
Oh, I think this is a hell of a move on 4th and 1 by Dan Quinn. First of all, look at where the ball is. Okay? They're not backed up against their own end zone. That's right.
Yeah, right. They're not at their own 25-yard line and going for it.
Okay, we had a play action here. Oh, dude. And it was a play action rollout to the right. And he gave the ball into Smith. And right after he did it, Smith is going like, why did you throw that to me? Why did you do that? Do you not see the middle linebacker sitting here waiting to just blow me up? Excuse me, it was Julio Jones. And he blew Julio Jones up. I mean, just punished him. And right after Jones catches the ball, he's going, oh, shit. You know, and I know when he goes back in, he's going to go, Ryan, what the fuck? Put the ball in the dirt, man.
Man, this is exactly what Atlanta wanted to do. Whether they
there's a flag on the play, though.
I'm a little behind. They just ran the 4th down.
Personal foul on Jalen Smith for what? Oh, 1st and 10. They said that he was defenseless, or no? I do not understand that. I hate this rule. Is this football or is this patty cake?
This is patty cake. When it comes to the quarterbacks, it's patty cake.
No, this was a wide receiver.
Oh, I just saw. Oh, wow, that's a bad call. He goes to the ground and just makes a tackle.
That was a horrible freaking call.
That didn't lead with this helmet. Are they calling launching?
They're saying that he went for his head. And what it looked like to me is Julio ducked his head.
Yeah, Julio ducked his head. Yep, and they're not going to return that. But that's just the league you're playing in right now, which is interesting because the week before they missed all sorts of hits on the head to the quarterback. All right, let's see. Now they're in the red zone.
It's 3rd down, and what down is that?
What's that?
It's 3rd down. What down is that?
It's time to get off the field, lads.
Exactly. 3rd and 2. And I doubt they will go for it on 4th down here.
Yeah, I mean, they'll put them in another 3-possession game or 2-possession game with a field goal. I'm playing against Atlanta's kicker in fantasy, so they need a miss in the worst way possible.
All right, they're set up to run right now, it looks like, but they're not. They're passing out wide, beautifully designed play, got them 2.5 yards and the 1st down. It looks like it was to Ridley, and it was beautifully done. It wasn't really a play action so much as they lined up to do the running play, and then he just made it happen quickly, knowing that the Cowboys are coming when they were, but they got it off. It was, again, a very well-designed play.
Yeah, the Cowboys are hurting defensively right now. I mean, this is the last thing they wanted, a nice long drive down the field to swing momentum when they first had some sort of gasp of air. Now they're just being suffocated.
All right, they had a pitch out to the left-hand side with Smith going wide to the left. And Jalen Smith, the middle linebacker, took an angle, had to get around and block, and tried to get into the backfield and made the tackle. He was behind the guy, could not make the tackle. And this is where the Dallas Cowboys miss LBE. Remember last season when Jalen Smith and LVE would both take those beautiful angles, and if one didn't get them, the other guy would, right? Cowboys don't have that right now. They got Jalen Smith. That's it. They do not have another linebacker that's a plus linebacker. That's it. They don't.
Yeah, not with LVV. And even LVE was struggling last week in the quarter and a half he played.
I think LVE's injuries are in his head, man. I think his career is over.
Yeah, I agree. I think they knew that he had neck issues when they drafted him, and they took that risk with him anyway.
Now here, Jalen Smith does a run blitz, gets into the backfield, follows the running back from the backside, and they lose 2.5 yards. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. All right, 3rd and goal as they run out. Cowboys are forced to burn a timeout because they're trying to make substitutions at the last moment, and they were not ready. So they're forced to burn a timeout here. That's not a bad thing. Burning a timeout, you're going to get them back in the second half. That was an excellent timeout by Jalen Smith, the team captain. He saw what was going on. Well done.
Well, they needed to hold them to 3 in the worst way possible. I mean, 23-7 looks a whole lot different than 27-7.
It does, and I tell you what, I don't know if they can do it. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys defense is on its heels. Atlanta has them guessing.
Man, and that's what I'm saying. They're on their heels. They need to stop in the worst way. If you're Atlanta right now, Van, do you go for it on 4th down if you have the opportunity to try to slam the door?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Slam the door shut. Yeah.
All right, 3rd and goal. They are here. They got, they have every wide receiver they have in the game, spreading them out. They're going for the pass. They're trying to flip it over wide open in the corner of the end zone. Atlanta touchdown, blown coverage.
Well, my computer screen's frozen on Matt Ryan's back right now, so that's exactly what I'm going to be seeing for the next probably few minutes. It's just, oh my God, man. This is, they're stepping on their throat right here. Dallas needs to score in the worst way possible.
Ridley just totally owned the DB he was up against, number 26. I'm sorry, I don't have his name right now. I mean, he went inside, turned him around literally, and just trotted back out to the outside going like, hey, I'm open, throw it to me because there's nobody here. And he was right. They're going for 2 right now, 2-point attempt. Same formation, same freaking play. And by the way, it almost worked. Hit the receiver in the hand, but he couldn't handle it. That was a hell of a pass by Ryan. I mean, he put some smoke on it, and Ridley was like, "Damn."
Well, the brother got torched.
That was a horrible call.
And Mike McGarrett again, frozen right on my screen. Man, I think this is bad, Van. And the Cowboys are limited to what they can do play calling wise. Really, with both their tackles out, and they're really limited to the short passing game. Wait, is there a flag on the 2-point conversion? No. Okay. 26-7. So much better.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you on that. Man, shit, we got a chance now.
This is and they're going back to the penalty on Jalen Smith. That was a drive changer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go and look at it all you want. I've looked at it from multiple angles here. I'm getting ready to, to go at it on Twitter.
One thing they can do right here is write up what the doctor order is. They can run a 5-minute offense right now, the Dallas Cowboys. Get the ball, put 7 on the board, take 5 minutes off the clock, get the ball back after halftime, and then maybe you're cooking again.
All right. I got to quit paying attention to Twitter here.
No, it's got to be. We're looking. The stars need to show up this next drive, and I'm not just saying Ezekiel Elliott. I'm talking about Amari Cooper. I'm talking about Gallup. I'm talking about CeeDee Lamb.
You haven't heard from Cooper or Gallup, have you? And the reason why? No time to throw the ball.
Right. I mean, on short passing, I mean, they're really limited to short passing, bubble screens. They've run several tight end screens already. It's predictable. And
I just saw 2 political commercials, one for one side, one for the other. And I'm pretty sure I threw up in my mouth twice.
I'm surprised it wasn't 5 times for both.
Oh, man. I mean, what a sorry state of affairs our politics is in right now. I mean, seriously, for president, I want to vote none of the above.
I'm voting for myself.
I'm going to do a write-in, okay? I'm going to vote for myself because then I can tell everybody, hey, I got to vote for president.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't believe me, you could look. I'll take a picture. No, it's even legal.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Okay, 5 feet. And actually, it does matter. Your vote, all right, let's clear that. I'm being sarcastic. Your vote does matter. You damn right I'm going to vote. Get out there and vote. Whoever you vote for is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is vote. All right, 26-7, 5:58 left. Play clock's going. 1st and 10 from the shotgun. We're running from the 11 package. And the refs stopped the play.
Oh, good. Maybe I can catch up.
Oh, I love it.
I'm almost there.
So, I mean, I literally want to tell you what the ref is really saying right now and not what they say he's saying. Okay?
Yeah, looks like they're a little befuddled right now. And he's like, God damn it, why are these fucking people?
Exactly.
Okay. Now I'm ready for the ref to stop the clock again because they're hurrying to the line. And, of course, they have to fuck with the flow of the game.
They reset the game clock to 25, the play clock to 25 seconds, so they're okay. Again, in the 11 package from the shotgun, and hands off to Elliott, who's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You're in the 11 package. You can't block right. Quit trying the misdirection. Have you seen or heard of one misdirection play this game by the Cowboys that has worked?
Yeah, they had one to CD Lamb that worked.
That wasn't misdirection.
That was a jet sweep.
Yeah, I mean, that's just speed.
Oh, great. Now I'm frozen again.
All right, well, they got a 1st down because they did a nice middle, kind of a bubble screen, though technically I think he was about 1 yard across the line when they got him the ball. But it was a middle bubble screen, ran well. Elliott picks his way through traffic. Excellent. 1st and 10 from under center, handoff to Elliott right up the middle. They got the heavy package in. Oh, my goodness, it made 3 or 4 yards. All right, just past the 5-minute on the clock, 2nd and 6. It was a 4-yard gain. Elliott goes out of the game for a breather. That means Pollard is in. Yep. And it is, again, the 11 package with Pollard in the backfield. And they're going to just do a nice little swing pass to him. I saw that coming. Atlanta saw it coming. Okay. You guys do realize you need to score here.
Yeah, they're really limited to what they can do offensively. And what down is it right now? Because I'm on 2nd and 4.
Okay, it's 3rd and 3 right now. The swing pass to Collard got a yard. Yay, team. Okay, Pollard in the backfield, 3rd down. And wow, Pollard. Okay, it's a 1st down. He got the ball in to Schultz, all right? My point is, Pollard's in the backfield. He immediately takes off and swings out right into the flat, not looking for a blitz or anything to pick up. He totally blew his job there. Just blew it. Whoa, Amari Cooper. Okay, this is a play action with Dak Prescott rolling out to the right. Gets a quick pass to Amari Cooper. Instead of going down deep, did a quick out. Ditched the guy covering him. Just spun him around and went on down for the 1st down. Just a nice job by Amari Cooper.
Wait, little deuce Coop, you don't know what I little deuce Coop, you don't know what I.
All right, 1st and 10. and we're in scoring range. I call it the 35, and it is a play action to Elliott. Comes back right up the middle to number 13, Mr. Gallup, who puts both hands on the ball, watches them, and makes a beautiful play. I got to tell you what, this is zone coverage. Gallup goes and settles down in the zone just beautifully, doesn't he?
What did I tell you before the drive started? The stars need to show up. Yeah, I just saw the play. And what did I tell you? First down play action.
And again.
And he just sits down right in the –
I'm sorry. First down this time, he hands off. All right, to Elliott right up the middle, but there is a flag.
Oh.
And Dallas seems to be walking backwards.
They just can't get out of their own way, whether it's a penalty or a turnovers. It's just undisciplined.
I agree. But again, when you have a new coaching staff with no offseason to speak of, no preseason games, this is what you get, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, they didn't look nearly that sloppy the week before, even though they didn't look, crisp. Yep, and they're walking backward.
Okay, so 1st and 20. So it was a holding call. We got to love that. And it is a play action to the inside. He throws it to a very well-covered Gallup, who just has the ball slapped out of his hands right as it gets there.
Oh, great. Yeah, so now we're going to be 2nd and 20.
Yeah, what you said.
Yep, and it was the penalty was on the rookie right tackle.
Yeah.
And grabbing the guy by the face mask. So, yeah, well, good play there, Haas. Let's say, let's see the Gallup play.
I do really like how Looney has been letting his beard go out in honor of Travis Frederick.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only thing that resembles Travis Frederick's game is his beard.
Yeah, and he points like Travis when he's sitting at the line. He points like
There you
Travis.
go. He pretends like he's Travis, but
yeah. Okay, so now we have a false start by the Dallas Cowboys. And 25. Terrence Steele again. Okay, so I mean, he's 2 for 2 on this drive.
All right, hey, the rookie's just eating up points. Well, it looked like we were driving it in field goal range, but now we're doing, it's 3 steps forward, 5 steps back.
Okay, they just did a close-up of an Atlanta player sitting on the sideline who looked like he's thinking about, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? He was not in the game. Okay, Prescott drops back, hits Elliott in a swing pass to the outside. No flags.
But 1 yard.
No, I think he got like about 5 or 6 yards on that.
Oh, right. 3rd and 15.
3rd and 19. 3rd and 19.
Oh,
he got 6 yards. He got 6 yards. He got 6.
All right, let's take bets on if Mike McCarthy goes for it on 4th down or not.
That was a well-designed play, wasn't it? Okay. So now with the 11 package again, Elliott in the backfield. And got a nice hard count, got Garrett to jump, their defensive tackle. But now when he jumped and comes across the line, there is no flag. But I noticed when Dallas does that, boy, they flag him in a hurry. All right. Yeah. And the referees did stop the play for some reason. I think because it was time for a TV timeout.
Probably. And, yeah, I'm still back on the Elliott play where they get the swing pass. So it was, 3rd and –
So, I got to tell you, with what the Dallas Cowboys are doing here, they definitely have talent. So Cowboys front office, nice job on getting talent. But, I mean, undisciplined, unprepared. Wow, man. I can't believe that I'm pining for the days when Jason Garrett was coaching.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't – man, and speaking of which, it looked like Saquon Barkley's been carted off the field. So it's more problems for Jason Garrett in his world right now. But, God, this is –
Actually, I think that may help them because I think Saquon Barkley, there's no doubting his talent. But it's a lot like Barry. I mean, he is Barry, the reincarnation of Barry Sanders. He hurts your team more than helps them. Doesn't pass block very well. Will lose yardage as often as he gains yardage. It's very hard to do game-winning, sustaining drives with that kind of player in your backfield.
Yeah, and it was going to be interesting because that was probably everyone's key to victory for the.
He's a third down back, and they're trying to use him as a bell cow back. He's not. He's a third down back.
Well, third down back, you're going to have to pass block. And he can't do
or
that.
send him out in patterns. The thing
Right.
is, you got a point. He can't pass block.
All right, now my screen's frozen on Dunkin' Donuts commercial. All right, great. So they're saying I need a sugar rush right now, is in other words.
I think so.
I might, yeah, man. Are they back to the game yet?
No.
Yeah, just more bullshit commercials. So yeah.
Okay, we are here. The Dallas Cowboys are coming out 3rd and 19. Score is 26-7. 2 minutes left in the game. 25 seconds on the play clock. 11 package with Elliott in the backfield from the shotgun. They got trips over to the right. They got good protection, but he's going to have to run the ball because nobody is open, and he's going to get within 6 yards of a first down.
All right, nice fantasy point for Dak.
So we got him in field goal range. Now,
Yeah, and if they connect this field goal, it's going to be only a 2-possession game. Problem is there's going to be plenty of time for Atlanta to come back and put more points on the board.
all right, we have some people in chat that are asking some questions, I believe. And if you are, we will try and answer them. A guy, Falcons are playing the practice squad. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. No, I think the practice squad was better prepared for the game today.
Right, at least practice squad players are at least NFL level players.
Seriously,
Yeah, it looks like Dak gained about 10 on the play right there, and it was just soft coverage, and he took what he could get, got him in field goal range. Need to connect.
It was a good
right
move
now.
by Dak. It was a good move by Dak. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, people are saying like, oh, throw it for the touchdown. It wasn't there. And they're going for the field goal, and it looks like he split the uprights. So now Dallas is 26-10.
double figures. But now,
Singe me to a crisp in the fire of your enthusiasm.
well, this could make, this is going to be interesting how the Dallas defense responds after a humiliating drive, and Atlanta has plenty of time to go down the field. This is where Aldon Smith or the hunter himself, DeMarcus Lawrence, need to step up and pin their ears back.
Oh, I think
this
so.
is supposedly supposed to be the strength of the Cowboys defense, is the amount of pass rushers they can send.
Supposed to be.
All right, Legatron, way to put it through the uprights.
All right, I got to hit the can. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going to come down to this is how do the Dallas defense respond? Because this could be a big momentum shift. I mean, let's say Atlanta goes 3 and out right here. The Cowboys still have enough time to go back and possibly put another field goal on the clock before halftime. If that happens, they get the ball back after the half. So this would be a perfect opportunity where the Cowboys could win the middle 8. And what the middle 8 is the last 4 minutes of the remaining half in the first 4 minutes of the beginning of the next half, the third quarter. That's why you see a lot of analytical trends go towards deferring. There he is. And that's something that Mike McCarthy definitely invested in the offseason, because he was a guy who was Mr. Anti-analytics being involved in his team when he was in Green Bay, spent a year off, really invested in the analytics part of the game. And if you've seen the first 2 weeks of the season, the amount of times they've gone for it on fourth down has been striking. Not always the right call. Actually, so far, he's whiffed. He's gone for it on fourth down in his own possession. Last week in a 3-point game, he whiffed and wanted to, instead of tying the game, wanted to step on their throats, and they whiffed. So it's definitely been a feeling out process so far for Mike McCarthy and the analytics department. This is where it could pay off. He's deferred both weeks so far. And of course, I'm watching the game on a stream right now, and if I'm a little bit behind on the lag time, and it's frustrating as hell. I'm getting all the commercials, but spotty reception for the game, of course.
But if I can share with you right now, if you're a little behind in the game, now you understand what Mike McCarthy's problem is.
Yeah, right. He's just kind of.
All right, well, we got the kickoff right here, and they took the ball at about the 2-yard line, made it out to the 22. So a nice return, nice coverage. I have to say the Cowboys special teams has been doing a nice job so far.
Yeah, they haven't blown anything so far. I mean, and that's kind of what they were. If they were performing at a decent rate the year before, it was basically you were hoping for a draw. You weren't hoping to make a play.
Right.
And so this is something that they've invested in heavily. They wanted to get more turnovers and they wanted to get better special teams play. So far, they've coughed up the ball.
Well, until we gave the guy up to the Giants, Harris, that was the last guy on special team. That was the last time when Dallas special teams were really special, when Harris was there. Do you agree?
Yeah, Junior Predator. I love that guy, man. He had the dreadlocks going and everything, so he looked like a miniature Predator.
And they got rid of him, and they never replaced what he did. I mean, that guy was a gunner. I mean, he was on every special team.
Jesus, yeah. Look at they're showing the numbers from last week. What the Atlanta Falcons did to the Seattle secondary: 3 receivers over 100 yards, Julio Jones over 150 yards. Well, they haven't need to drive the length of the field like that. All right, Atlanta with the ball, splitting them out and going to Gurley right away, and he picks up around 8 yards on first down. Interesting call, trying to catch him off guard there. They're trying to drain the clock here. They don't want Dallas to have another shot.
Well, they get a flag on second down, so that really helps drain the clock. Okay, they got a false start and going to push them back. Now it's 2nd and 8. So Dallas got a break there.
Yeah, finally they got a break on their end of the ball, because so far is that Atlanta's second penalty of the game or second or third? I mean,
it's the third. I think it's the third. Now Ryan comes back and hits a nice pass off the left-hand side. I think it's to Ridley, and gets him the first down. He got about 11 yards on the play. They're going with no huddle. They're not trying to run the clock down. They're trying to move the ball. Here comes the blitz right up the middle. He gets the ball out. It looks like they'll get the first down. It was close. It was a good blitz. Did not get there in time. It was a delayed blitz, actually, which I thought was pretty interesting. Again, they're sticking with the no huddle. 1st and 10 from about the 45-yard line on their side. And he's looking. And he ditches the ball down in front of him. The ball does not make it past the line of scrimmage. I don't know. From where I'm from, that's grounding. What do you think?
Well, I'm a play behind, so so far they're rushing to the line of scrimmage. And did they throw the flag?
No. At least not that I've seen. Yes, they threw the flag. Okay. They called Aldon Smith offside.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's beautiful.
So first and 5.
First down to,
which it's interesting because that should have stopped the play if that was a real call.
Yeah.
And he wasn't offside, by the way.
Yeah, he was offsides. He jumped just before.
Hey, come on, I'm trying to be a homer here. Don't route bunch my argument.
Yeah, well, we got to play the Abbott Costello here.
And I just watched the replay. Yes, he did. So I was incorrect. You are correct. Boy, another blown coverage on Ridley. I mean, just blown coverage. The defender went the other way. I mean, literally went the other way. It's like, oh, man, come on.
Yeah, let's see. I'm getting the play right now. 1st and 5, 25 seconds left.
Okay, now it's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. He's going for the end zone. He has him open. I'm waiting for a flag. No, Julio Jones could not bring it in. Had 3 guys back there, and Julio Jones somehow was in the best position for the ball.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm looking at the play before, and it looked like Ridley was he found the soft spot in the zone.
But what gets me is the underneath coverage went the other direction. There was nobody out there. There was no reason to go there.
Oh yeah, and one of our reserved safeties was not completely
was late getting to the zone. Yeah. Okay, so now on 2nd and 10, good pressure up the middle. He wants to go right, can't, tries to come back left and just throws it away. So the pressure was excellent on there. I got to say, right now, the Cowboys defense has Atlanta guessing.
That's 2 plays in a row. I mean, they're going end zone with 10 seconds left, or less than 10 seconds left. All they need is a missed field goal, and we're cooking.
Yep, 3rd and 10 with only 6 seconds on the clock. They are going for the field goal.
Brick!
And it looks like it's going to split the uprights. Okay, so 29-10.
Well, that's exactly what the Cowboys didn't want, is they only managed a field goal on their end of the field, and then they gave Atlanta to kill the rest of the time, basically kill the clock with an additional point.
Okay, I do have some good news for Cowboys fans, okay?
Troy Aikman's coming out of retirement.
Okay, not that good. But I just want to point out, after his fumble and interception, okay, Daniel Jones now has 27 turnovers since the start of last season, which is an NFL record. And oh, actually, it's not. It's 2nd in the NFL behind only Jameis Winston.
Who has it protected because he's a backup quarterback right now.
Well, I think it's impressive that Winston still has the record and he's not even playing.
Yeah. Hey, he's chilling. Hey, he takes his gold medal.
Oh, man. I tell you what, 27 turnovers, man. That they used to be able to always count on at least one Eli Manning moment every game, right?
Oh, more than that.
But then he would turn around in the 4th quarter and just, he was good for those moments too. All I'm seeing from Daniel Jones is the bad. I'm not seeing the good.
Well, it's in year 2 to his credit, but I'm trying to be Tom McAllister right now. So if I can slow my voice down and be the New York Giants, and
the Giants have good news though, because as bad as Jones is, they're playing against Trubisky today.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Trubisky turns right around and throws it back to him. So,
all right, it's halftime, so I'm going red zone right now.
So, all right, here's what I want to talk to you about, since it is halftime, okay? The Cowboys had 16 first downs in the first half. They ran on 11 of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's Garrett-esque. And what disturbs me is the lack of play action. And if they really did have any plays going down the field, they were based off of play action. And so we always talk about halftime adjustments and what's going to change in the second half. Oh, shit, the Giants are down 17-0. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, all right, which I just want you to realize what it does mean is that the end of week 2, Washington is still going to be the NFC East champion. Leaders.
Ooh.
Even if they lose.
Yeah, they could lose by 100, and then the other teams in the division ain't cranking. It's the NFC least right now, not the NFC East. Hey, for the show on Tuesday for the NFC East, you know what we should do, Van?
What?
We should all show up in paper bags over our head.
Ooh, I'm actually thinking about breaking that out for this game. Okay.
Yeah. We got to break out the paper bags, and I'm not talking about sipping on some cheap hooch.
Okay, to the people that are listening to the show right now, we are watching the chat. I'm curious if you have noticed what I'm noticing is that there is no difference between Jason Garrett coaching and this guy coaching for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, the MO for Mike McCarthy was supposed to bring a certain amount of toughness to the team, and we haven't seen that.
And creativity.
Right. Well, that was actually something that was hindered against him in Green Bay, because that was part of the reason why him and Rodgers had the split. Rodgers wanted to get more creative on offense, and Mike McCarthy wanted to keep things the same. Aaron Rodgers continually changed plays at the line of scrimmage, which frustrated the hell out of McCarthy. And here's the thing. Mike McCarthy had to teach down to a lot of teams because he was coaching for an organization that hated free agency. Green Bay under Ted Thompson hated free agency, so they never spent, which led to the Packers always having young teams, which meant Mike McCarthy could not get too creative because he did not want to confuse his team too much. But here we are with an experienced team with all the talent that you may need, granted without an offseason, but you'd think with an experienced coach, they'd have more toughness.
I don't know what to think or do about what's going on right now.
Well,
here's what we know, okay? If your team is not ready to play, whose responsibility is that?
it's the coach.
The head coach, not the offensive coordinator, not the defensive coordinator. It's the head coach's job, right?
Right.
On the other hand, the defense, I love what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, there was key situations to where the defense could have stepped up, and they didn't. I mean, that last drive before the half was huge.
They held them to 3 points. Now, they gave up 2 drives that I think, all right, man, you guys needed to jack them up. But when you're constantly having to come in and deal with the emotional gratis that comes from, oh, wow, 1st and 10 from the 15. That's great.
11.
Yeah, from the 11. That's great. I mean, that takes a lot out of you to come in and have to do that. So you're going to have a little bit of a letdown. So overall, I look at what the Dallas defense has done. I like their game plan. I like what they're doing. I think they're a bit overmatched against Jones and Ridley and stuff, but overall, they've done well. I just think they've been put in such a horrible position. It's so hard to judge them.
Yeah, they have been put in a tough position. And, it looks like Aaron Jones is going to score in a big play here for Green Bay for fantasy football owners. But, yeah, I guess that's the overall point. We haven't really seen – I think there's been 2 possessions, maybe 3, that there hasn't been based off of a turnover or a turnover on downs that we've really been able to test them. One right before the half where they were basically just gashed, and they basically evened up Dallas's score. And another time where they just got blown right down the field for a touchdown. So
I'm actually going to tweet this right now because I have heard the rumor that at halftime, Coach McGarrett is in there watching the Green Bay Packers with wistful eyes.
I thought he was at the buffet. He's going to Texas Roadhouse. You kidding me? He's a stress eater.
Oh man. I don't know what to say about this. When you come back, it's really hard to get. Now I'm talking about the defensive side of the ball. It's really hard to gauge the game plan because you don't game plan for being down 20-0.
No, I mean you game plan to get an early lead and to dictate the pace of a game. And what's really been disappointing to me is you saw right before the half, you saw the look on Dak Prescott's face.
Right.
He's already lost the game.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at his face, and that tells me that he doesn't believe that they can win.
No. And, anything short of a touchdown to begin the half, game over.
Yeah. Well, pretty much, and of course, being homers, we're always going to, if they get on a roll in the 4th, we're going to go like, go, go, go. But, ultimately, this is a huge freaking hole you're trying to dig yourself out of. And to be frank, they didn't even give Dak a shovel.
No, I mean, they're saying use your hands, boy. But at the same time, this game reminds me a lot of the New York Jets game from a year ago where they got down early and they were able to make a comeback. But these aren't the New York Jets.
And by the way, they lost that game.
Yeah, they lost that game. They made it close, but
I think that's what they're going to do here. I think it's going to get close.
Well, let's hope so. And it's got to start with it's going to be interesting to see I'm interested to see the first play they run, because drive starters are bigger than most people give them credit for.
Well, I'm glad you said first play they run, because that's what it's going to be, a run.
Oh, man. I just got notched. No, that's too much, man.
And actually, I don't have a problem with that. I think that Jason Garrett was given a lot of crap over, well, you run all the time on first down. Well, you know what? It's successful. Okay? The team last year had one of the best offenses in the league, and they did it running a lot on first down. My thing here is, how can you he was eviscerated for that. And here they are again doing the same shit.
Yeah, well, they still have the same play caller. That's the thing. They have Kellen Moore calling the plays.
But the offense was not the problem last season, was it?
No, but at times in big games it was. I mean, you look at the games against the New England Patriots where they were basically able to.
I don't think that's the offense. I think that's the lack of ability of players to step up.
Well, the basic thing was they were unable to scheme players open. And so when they had talent match up with them, they were unable to get that. And yeah, they were unable to step up.
So, I mean, that's unable to step up. Again, to me, that goes back to accountability. And I think that is the problem with the Dallas Cowboys, is accountability. It's not Jason Garrett. It's not Mike McCarthy. It's accountability. These players know they're getting paid. They know Jerry Jones is the man. They know that the head coach, no matter who he is not the man. So they're out there on game day. They're sitting on the sidelines. They're like, okay, whatever.
Well, they know at the end of the day, they answer to Jerry. So that's the biggest problem.
Exactly. Now, when Jimmy Johnson was the coach, all right, they knew who ran the team.
Right.
And
he scared the shit out of Jerry.
And on the sidelines, okay, I look at Dak Prescott and I look at what's going on the sidelines as he's sitting there. And he's talking to the guys. He's doing, trying to figure out what's going on. But then he's just sitting there and he's looking around. He's looking lost. And I think back to Troy Aikman on the sideline. I think back to Roger Staubach on the sideline. They were not nice people.
Yeah.
They would get in your freaking grill. They would call you out on the sidelines. They would also cheer you up. They would go up and say, come on, come on, come on, come on. I've not seen any of that.
No, you see defeat. You see defeat on the sideline, and you're seeing
that's what I see
from the head coach.
And you and I have played enough competitive sports. We know what we're talking about. We know how a team behaves at certain moments. And right now, the Dallas Cowboys are behaving like the season is over.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the statistic is, if you go down 0 and you get a down 0-2 in the season, your season goes drastically down the hole, and your odds of making the playoffs go way down. Unfortunately, here's the silver lining. For the Cowboys, though, the Washington football team is going to be in first place at the beginning of next week, and
that is a silver lining. Yeah,
and you're only going to be one game out of first place, even though you're 0-2.
Yeah, and you get to play them twice, so that's a good thing. And I think that Dallas matches up well with every team in the NFC East.
They do. I think they're the best team still in that division, even though we haven't really seen that so far.
But Dallas Cowboys can't win until they solve their offensive tackle problem.
Yeah, and we're not getting La'el Collins until at least after next week. We don't know about Tyron Smith. He's not playing today. And And guess who they play next week? The Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Even though it's going to be no fans and momentum won't be quite as tough. Momentum.
That's okay. When they play in Seattle, they let them put 12 players on the field. I mean,
well, that's how many fans the Seahawks actually had before they actually were good. So,
oh, that's true. That's true.
They had 12 fans.
All right, look. How can Dallas Cowboys come back in the second half? First of all, can they come back? Yes. However, they're going to have to figure out how to run an offense and do so getting the ball to their primary players with an offensive line that is getting trashed from the outside.
Yeah, what I'd like to see offensively is a lot more motion.
That's what I'm talking about.
Snap. I mean, put stress on the defense. You know you're in a hole and get the
jet sweep. The jet sweep was excellent for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, jet sweep, fake jet sweeps. You got to get the defense at least a little bit off guard.
And the read action. All right. I thought that was great. I mean, the same play 3 or 4 times in a row. Prescott put the ball in. You know, I mean, come on. He learned that in college. He can run that play in his sleep. You know,
yeah.
you put the ball in Elliott's gut. You look at where the tackle's going. You either leave it or pull it out. Right?
Yeah, and defensively, it's going to come down to if they could get pressure on Matt Ryan, because if he has time, we don't have the horses in the secondary.
All right, we just had a nice run back, about 27 yards by, I believe his name was March. And he marched his ass 27 yards down the field. So it's going to be Dallas Cowboys football from about the 27-yard line, I do believe.
All right, now I'm switching back to the game. And now
why?
I'm
Why? Do you miss Mike McCarthy's face?
No, it's frozen on Moose Johnston, so now I'm a winner.
Dude, leave it right there. Leave it right there. Moose. All right, let's do some play-by-play here. 1st and 10, 29-10 is the score. He's going to go back. And what did I tell you the first play would be?
Run.
It is a handoff to Elliott off the left side, who gets about 8 yards. And I love the freaking play.
Eat, Zeke, eat.
Eat. I mean, yeah, don't get fancy. Again, the only reason that I was hammering about the running on first down is everybody was saying that's stupid. And here we are doing it again. It wasn't stupid then. It's not stupid now.
All right. Yeah, here we go.
That was a first down, by the way. That wasn't an 8-yard run. That was an 11-yard run.
That's right, baby.
Oh, man. Nice pass by Prescott. Cooper was one-on-one. And I got to say, Cooper, that was a half-ass effort to go for the ball.
So he dropped it.
Well, yeah, and he had the defender there, and I'm expecting, Cooper, look at how much money you're making. And that's the effort you give me for the ball? I'm sorry. You got to high point that bad boy. I'm not seeing anything near what I need to see out of Cooper right now. Okay, we are in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Elliott's back there with him. We are in the 11 package. Trips right. One guy left. And, the ball got tipped. They go to Cooper underneath. He gets tackled. Again, Cooper looks to me like he's playing at 70%.
Yeah, he missed most of practice this week because of a foot injury he got from Yeah, you're right. I just saw the play before. Yeah, Cooper's got to catch that. Cooper's got to catch that. I mean, that's something CeeDee Lamb makes the play with Mr. Contested Catches.
And we got a flag going up on a beautiful play to CeeDee Lamb right down the middle. About a 40-yard play on 3rd and 6. Flag almost assuredly going to be holding.
Ah, shit. Yeah, let's see. Well, this is 2nd and 10 here. That means I'm a couple plays behind you. And then, yep, nice open field tackle on the outside. That was A.J. Terrell. They have him matched up with A.J. Terrell, the rookie out there, and he did a nice open field tackle, made a nice open field tackle.
All right. I'm guessing that penalty was against the Falcons. They never said what it was because the Cowboys have the ball on the 25-yard line.
That's right, baby. And I'm catching up right now. And of course,
1st and 10, play action on 1st down. And then now we're in the red zone. Schultz, just like you called it, my man.
Oh, okay. Of course. Come on, show the play. CD Lamb. Lamb.
All right. Prescott, that was one of the worst freaking play actions I've seen in my life. That was half-assed to the max. Do your job.
All right, let's see.
Now, in the red zone, they go right to the read option. Freaking love it. This is smart. Get back there, same play. Come on, you don't need any timeouts. Get back there. You got the defense you want. No, they're going back and getting in the huddle. Just run the same freaking play, man. You did this the last time you were in the red zone. The Falcons could not stop it. They're all spread out again. It's beautiful. Read option. If they don't run the read option right here, they are making a mistake. Yes, they are. And he kept it this time, walked in. You really needed a huddle for that? I don't think so. It was the same play. Yeah.
Come on, get into it, Van.
Okay, hold on. He keeps the ball. Touchdown!
That's right. I'm a play behind you. You got to understand. You're confusing the shit out of me right now, but with your lack of enthusiasm. You're kind of like, well, he took it into the end zone. Well,
it was a read option, the same play they've run. This is the 5th time they've run this play down here. This is the first time that Prescott has kept the ball, and he read it perfectly because he walked into the end zone, and there was nobody there to even say ole.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you wanted to start the second half. You need points on the board, and now it's time to get pressure on Matty Ice.
Oh, man.
All right, now I'm catching up right here. Touchdown, and that's fantasy points for me, baby. Dak Prescott.
That's the 5th time.
All right, I could live with this.
All right, man. That is how that play is supposed to work, isn't it? You take, they in the 11 package, they spread everybody out, and Atlanta spread out. They have to, because if they don't spread out, instead of running the reaction, he'll toss it out there, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is something that they struggled with the year before, is efficiency in the red zone. So it's good that once they've gotten back in the red zone that they were able to punch it through. And no penalties on that drive and no fumbles. This is what they can actually do offensively. This is one of the first drives you've seen where they've actually had the ball a decent amount of times and haven't shot themselves in the foot.
Yes. Have not shot themselves in the foot. That is the difference.
Yeah, and I'm talking either penalties or not necessarily even turnovers. I'm talking about penalties.
Again, they've run that play 5 times now, I believe, in the red zone. And Prescott has made the read correctly every time. When you get in the red zone now, just go down there and line up. Fuck it.
Right. What I do every single play, if I was on Madden, I would send CD Lamb in motion, and I would get him, fake it to him, and run the read option every time with him and with Elliott in the backfield, and just stress the shit out of the defense.
Yeah.
They're going to have panic poops.
All right. Now, the pressure here is what has to happen. For people watching, here's what has to happen. The pressure right now is where it's been the whole game, on the Dallas defense.
Right. They need the ball back. They need a turnover would be wonderful right now. But so far, are we down 3-0 on the turnovers or 4? Because I'm counting the turnover on down. So I'm guessing it's technically 4. See,
4 turnovers.
If I will apologize for everything I said to Mike McCarthy about Mike McCarthy if they somehow come back and win.
I won't. I won't. They should never be in this position. I will give him credit if they come back and win, but should they be in this position? No, Mike McCarthy, you screwed up. Jason Garrett did a better job than you at this point.
Ooh, those are some words, man.
And Jason Garrett didn't get the job done.
No.
So put that in El Pipo and smoke it.
Yeah, and we've spent a lot of pundits spent the entire offseason patting Dallas on the back for the talent, superior talent. They were actually Super Bowl favorites for a lot of people in the NFC because of superior talent. But yeah, okay, that's a nice looking. I thought they were doing an onside kick for a second. Let's see what the special teams is able to do here. And my computer freezes.
Yeah, you're play behind. Okay, so 1st and 10, they come out, they throw a pass out to the right-hand side, only goes for a yard, a nice tackle by Woods. But again, I don't like the camaraderie after the game. Woods is helping the guy up, laughing and joking with him. Man, screw that shit.
Yeah, you're fucking enemies until that clock hits 0.
Hell yes.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, it looks like they...
All right. So they go from that, and they run a straight pitch to Gurley to the left, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. I believe he got about 3 yards on it. Well, we'll wait and see. They haven't given the official marker yet. The Cowboys defense, the pursuit is fantastic. And what happened on this play was Aldon Smith. He went through 2 blockers, just pushed him off, and then made the tackle. It was awesome. 3rd and 5 at this point.
I don't know if this is a good thing or embarrassing that he's been the best defensive player on the Cowboys this season so far.
Yes, he has. And they run just a simple down and out on the outside, goes for about 7 yards. It's a 1st down to Ridley. And he had 2 guys on him, and they were playing him soft.
Yeah, I mean, it looks... I'm still a play behind, and yeah, he straight up chases down Todd Gurley, and that's...
They're going to come back to this play. Both defenders went for Ridley, and the wide receiver that was inside of him went deep away from them, and they let him go. They let the deep guy go. They're going to come back to that play.
Yeah, well, what's important? What I just saw the play, and what happened? Matt Ryan had a clean pocket. They haven't even gotten a dick hair on the guy yet.
No, they're running the play action. Again, it's really tough for the Cowboys defense because Atlanta doesn't have to move the ball. They don't have to do anything. They just have to run plays. They have their total playbook at their disposal because of the score.
Absolutely. I mean, they could take risks that they didn't before.
Oh, man. Gurley almost got tackled as he was getting the ball. He managed to slide that up, and but was tackled like a yard and a half later. I'm pretty sure that play lost a yard.
Okay, so this is a 3rd down again because I just watched their 1st down play.
Yes, it is.
Get off the field, lads!
Julio Jones today, 1 catch.
Yeah, thank Christ.
Okay, 3rd and 6. They got Ryan back in the shotgun. He has 1 running back with him. They are in the 11 package. Cowboys are coming, but he gets the ball off. Nicely done. He might have got the 1st. Yes, it looks like he just did. Damn, that was close. The Cowboys brought the blitz that time. Almost got there. Ryan wanted to go deep. Instead, he checked down underneath to a receiver that saw he was in trouble. And that was a nice play by Ryan.
Yeah, I'm a play behind right now, and I actually saw the play that was blown up in the backfield, and guess who flashed up again? Tristan Hill.
Man, I'm excited about that because Hill and Poe side by side. Again, have you seen them running up the middle against Dallas?
No.
All right, and it looks like number 11 is limping off the field.
He's been limited in practice all week with a hamstring injury.
All right, well, he took himself out, it looked like. Okay, 2nd and 9. All right, and they again are in the shotgun, single back. Looks like they're coming with the blitz. It's going to be a screen pass to the outside. No. Just short of the 1st down. Excellent call, excellent execution by Atlanta.
Yeah, absolutely. They know that Dallas is trying to pin their ears back defensively right now, and they're taking advantage of the aggressiveness. Man, they need to stop in the worst way possible. Miss, field goal, turnover. Let's go. And I think it's also important. Atlanta's 2 of 2 on third down so far this drive.
Yeah, and here they're going to get jobbed on third down again. I'm looking at the package here, 11 package, single back, and this is Ryan again going for the touchdown. It should have been a touchdown. That was Gage Jr. at quarterback again. They flexed Ryan out again to the right. This time, instead of running the ball, he tossed it right down the seam, hit Julio Jones in the hands. Julio Jones is open, man, and he dropped it.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. But they're probably going to go for it on the fourth down.
He dropped it. Oh, my goodness. Hey, the Dallas Cowboys just won the lotto.
Yeah, for another play. Are they going for it right now?
4th and 2, baby. You know they're going for it, and there is a flag already.
Delay game.
I love it. It says 4th and 2, flag, and they haven't even snapped the ball.
Delay a game.
I'm guessing it's against Dallas.
Yeah, somehow it just kind of
delay the game against Dallas.
Oh, I just saw the play before. Julio Jones just airballed that one.
I mean, I've never seen Julio Jones do that. Have you? Ever?
No, and I'm playing against him in fantasy, so praise Allah.
Oh, man. I mean, and then this is what Julio Jones does after the play.
Well, they line him up in the slot, and that's one of the things that they do that's so effective about him is he can play inside and outside.
I love that. They got him on the sidelines and they're stretching out his hamstring. Okay, he should be over there stretching out his hands.
Yeah, he should be on the sideline doing spirit fingers.
Jazz hands. Yeah,
right.
Okay. Okay, we got a punt now. They decided not to go for it.
All right, that's what the defense needed.
And that was a hell of a thing. Yeah, I got to see Rafael Vela on here on Twitter was mentioning like, okay, now can the defense do what it did not do last week, which would just be a speed bump for 40 minutes. All right. And, that's not what's happening today. The defense is playing good football.
At times. And
again, I can't judge them when you keep putting them in those horrible positions. I can't.
Right. I mean, this is probably the third or fourth drive of the game where they've actually had decent field position to overcome. And I think this might be Atlanta's second time punting.
Yeah.
Second or third?
Second, I do believe.
Yeah, I think the opening drive they made them punt.
No, maybe they just decided to on third down for some reason to help us out. Okay. I don't think we made
there's a penalty on the play before, so all right.
No, we actually got off the field several times, 3 and out. So there had to be several punts. I just don't recall them because the pain.
Yeah, they were in the first quarter.
All right. Dallas comes back again. Here's what I'm saying. They don't need to change a freaking thing.
No, you got your possession. You got your touchdown in the last possession here. You're talking about a one possession game with a touchdown here.
Run it until they stop it.
Let me see how many yards Ezekiel Elliott has first and foremost. Let's see. I'm checking how my fantasy team is doing.
I think they just try to get it up and run the read action every damn play.
Yeah, he has 57 yards so far, Ezekiel Elliott. But it's kind of about what I expected from him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like right now, basically you give the ball to Elliott between the 20s, and then once you get in the red zone, you go to the read option, the read option.
Yeah, and I think now you could start to dictate the pace of of time of possession. If the Cowboys get a good 5-minute drive here, now we start to wear on these motherfuckers a little bit, and then it's bully ball. You get the smoking Joe left, you get the smoking Joe right, and then you got body.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Beautiful screen they set up here on the outside. And I got to say, it was actually defensed fairly well. The defender did a hell of a job. Elliott still managed to get around him and get about 8 yards on the play. But it was beautifully set up, beautifully set up.
All right. I mean, they're moving the football now. Now we're not panicked anymore. It doesn't seem.
And I got to say, you know, I'm looking at what they're doing right now. They got the heavy package in, which I like. And, of course, they go for the play action all the time to throw. He's going deep. He has Mr. Cooper, who makes the one-hand grab. Cowboys ball on the 15-yard line.
That's right. Little Deuce Coop, you don't know what I. Little Deuce Coop, you don't know what I got.
Dude, Coop did an excellent job coming off the right, just outside the hash. He comes down, makes the one step to the outside, then cuts back inside, and you can see him dig. He says, okay, I got you, mother. Boom, and gone. It goes over. The ball is a little bit overthrown, or it was 6. Okay, this time they come back to the exact same play on 1st and 10, and they give it to Elliott on 1st down, who carries 4 guys 6 yards to make it 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I'm looking at the play before over there. They brought in an additional they pulled the tight end over there to give him additional protection down the field.
Yes.
And now if my screen would, there we go, down. And this is what I was talking about in the, that is 6 points.
I mean, if it would have been on target, it would have been 6.
Yeah, that is 6 points. That they
2nd and 2, they do the same thing. Hand it off. They're going on the handoff. They're going to the left side, which in game 1, they found out that they had developed a power side between Tyrone Smith and Connor Williams. Over here, and again, pass blocking is harder than run blocking for most offensive linemen in the NFL. So I love what they're doing. They got McKnight over there. Go ahead and run over him. And Connor Williams is there. I love the place that they're running. Okay, 1st and goal. And he goes out. Oh, that is a horrible play action. But he did get the pass into Schultz, and now the ball is on the 1-yard line. I mean,
now what time is it, Van?
CD Lamb. CD
or
Lamb.
No, I was going to go with Dak Prescott, baby.
Yeah,
with the sneak.
Read option. They should come right back to the read option. And I'm telling you what, this is actually a touchdown.
Okay, yeah, he's got the 1st and 10.
I'm not certain he was down. It looked like he was able to leverage using his elbow, and there is a flag on 2nd and goal. I'm thinking that they're going to review it because I'm watching the replay. Oh, I see the flag. It's going to be unnecessary roughness. That's exactly what. Yeah.
All right.
He threw the ball and he went ahead and hit Prescott. That's on Deion Jones, the guy that I wish Dallas had drafted and did not in the 2nd round. And unnecessary penalty. But I tell you what, that was a good call. That was a good penalty. All they did was give Dallas a down.
All right. Hey, just get Elliott or we get.
That is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. He is not down. That is a touchdown.
Let's see. I'm catching up. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. Personal foul, baby. Oh, man, Dak was shook up on that play. He took a shot, dude. Well, here's the thing. Maybe do we have Andy Dalton in there? This is what we invested in the relief pitcher. Let's take a look at this again. Dak takes a shot.
They got Andy Dalton in there?
They might. What's his name? Dak shook up.
So they're going for a sneak?
Shit, I put him on the side. I put Elliott at quarterback.
They put Andy Dalton in there to throw the ball away. Why is Andy Dalton in there? What is your purpose here right now? What is your purpose? Andy Dalton is not on my fucking fantasy team.
That's exactly right. Dak is, yeah, and they're warming up Andy Dalton right now. Yeah, as they're checking Dak for a concussion protocol.
Ah, okay, that's why he's in. All right. Yeah, because of that hit by Dion.
Yeah. All right.
Touchdown Cowboys, man.
Go, Andy.
Touchdown Cowboys. Well, he finally, instead of asking him to pass it, hand the ball off to Elliott. Jesus Christ, you're on the 1 yard line.
All right. Now my
Okay.
feed is
Okay. I just found out who the new Dallas Cowboys fullback is.
Antoine Woods.
What's his weight?
310 pounds.
Big. You know that you're the right size when you get on the scales, and the scale just says, fuck it, I quit.
Yeah, right. It's like broken.
No, I refuse to answer.
It measures you in Richter scale. Yeah. All right.
Oh, man, I love him at fullback.
So
Now-
the Cowboys score?
Yeah. What I
Okay,
want-
yeah, my
What
feet.
I want them to do is give him the ball.
Yeah, give him the ball after so he can eat it. Let's see. I got to review my feed here.
Uh-oh, you're going to redo your feed? Oh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous, buddy. All right, so the score is 29-17, which you got to love.
Oh, I thought you said they scored.
Well, I guess they are reviewing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Okay, if your hand goes down, you're not down. What about your elbow? Your elbow doesn't count either, right?
Yeah, your elbow counts.
Okay, so he was down.
So that was Elliott. I see he keeps smashing the ball in there. You don't want Dalton to throw. All right, now I'm stuck again.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. You got me.
There we go. Yeah, it looks like he is a bit short. If I could see the rest of the play, or it might be too difficult to overturn.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's been called a touchdown, so.
All right, come on. Ah, crap.
Oh, I'm watching Twitter here blow up, man.
This is just too funny.
Well, not only is Dallas going to have to come from behind to win, they're going to have to do it with the red rifle at quarterback, aren't they?
Let's hope not. Let's hope Dak is okay.
Well, I think it would be okay if they could just get. Oh man, I'm looking at this snapshot, and it looks to me like he's down. But they need to get AJ Green over here, right?
Yeah, well, AJ Green is washed if you saw Thursday's game.
Well, he's perfect for the Cowboys.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about? All right, 3rd and goal. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown!
Yeah.
Prescott!
Is it Prescott or Red Rifle?
Prescott, baby.
Yeah,
Prescott.
that's 2 touchdowns.
All right, that's right. Get the red rifle out of there.
That's right. Red Rocket, more like it. All right.
All right, that worked out really well. 29-23. 29-23 in the 3rd quarter. This is a game.
Yeah, it is. 1 possession.
Uh-huh.
This is why we stay around. That'd be so awesome if they came from behind to win this. My God, man.
No. It will be so awesome. And this from the guy who said the game is over. Okay.
Yeah, right. Motherfucker. This thing keeps...
Mother puss bucket. Come on, watch your...
Mother plus fucking.
Put $1 in the cup, okay? That's what we ought to do. We ought to have a cuss cup, and then at the end, we'll buy beer for like America.
Yeah, oh, yeah. America will never go thirsty again.
Not if we have to put money in that cup. Okay.
And I'm watching the Eagles right now. The Eagles are in a one possession game with the Rams right now, and they look like...
Yeah, they're coming back. It looks good. All right, 29-24 in the third, 4-14. And I'm looking at Amari Cooper on the side. He's sitting here. He's going like this. I don't know. I was thinking like maybe a candelabra set. I don't know. Wedding gifts. What should I do?
All right, let's see my scores right now. Let's see, since Dak scored again. Dak has 21 fantasy points for me right now. Ha.
All right, gotta love that. Okay, and what does Prescott have? Do you know?
Yeah, 21 points, and Elliott has 13 only for me.
Hey, so you got both of them?
Yep, we got both of them. Got the
You
double
bastard. You cheap bastard. By the way, I know you're not in my league because I've got both of them as well.
Yeah, right.
I do, man. Oh.
All right, Philadelphia is in a close game, 24-19.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm doing...
All right, it is 1st and 10, 29-24. Ball on the 26-yard line. And under center, he goes back, play action. And he looks like he's going to run it. And he's going to slide down after about a 4-yard gain.
That's right, bitch. You want none of the smoke, Matty Ice.
And by the way, they don't do those slide downs right. They're supposed to, at the point he starts to slide, that's where the ball goes, right? They always give him an extra 2 yards. Always.
It looked like he only picked up 3 yards on the play, thankfully.
Yeah, and he started to slide at the line of scrimmage.
All right, 3rd down.
Okay, and he got jack and shit all together in one play.
That's right. It's time to get off the field, lot is.
3rd and 6 at this point. And it looks like Mr. Jones and his hammy are coming back in the game.
Come
I
on.
don't care. I just hope he brings those hands with him.
Yeah, the twinkle fingers.
Twinkle fingers, butterfingers, but
Yeah,
Mr. Butterfingers.
Get off the field, lot is.
All right, and they have an empty backfield. Going back, pressure's coming, throws underneath, beautiful play. Gonna go 20, 35 yards to the tight end. That was a beautifully designed play. It was an underneath screen. All right, just really well done. And I gotta tell you what, Jalen Smith, he's the GOAT. He boned it.
Yeah, man, I gotta get this. See what's going on.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with the guy coming out. He didn't want to touch him, and he backed off while the guy cut inside, wide open. Horrible play by Jalen Smith.
Well, what else is new? We could add Deion Jones.
There you go. At least he knows how to hit a quarterback, right?
Right. All right, let's.
All right, we now have the referee deciding to get up into the game and stop the play for no reason. Okay. So again, you got Ryan under center, single back, looks like an 11 package, yes?
Yeah, I had the game on again. Oh man, he had him beat.
He's going deep. Going deep. And Diggs had his first interception drop.
Yep, I saw that. Had him beat. He got beat deep, but great recovery speed. Ball was a little underthrown there and was able to should have been picked. That's the second time. All right, get off the field, lot is. And a timeout by Matt Ryan.
Oh, totally cool. Totally cool. All right, guys, I actually have to change the battery on my camera. I'll be back in a minute or two. All up to you.
All right. This is big. This is big time right here. 3rd and 4. Let's see if the defense can hold up once again. That's the second time Trayvon Diggs has come up with a play that's almost been intercepted. And here we go. All right. We got Dak warming up again. He's taking no prisoners for Dak. And now they're showing Julio Jones. He's clearly hampered this game. He's been limping around. Not 100%. Luckily for Dallas. If Dallas – and look at – here's the touchdown play that should have happened. And they're showing Carolina coming back in their game. Let's see. And I'm missing the game, but this is going to be a big down and distance. 3rd and 4. Atlanta's been really proficient this game on 3rd downs. So this is where it's going to come down. Who's going to win 3rd down at the end of this? Okay. Can you get the game, Van?
Yes, we are. 3rd and 4. 5 seconds on the play clock. He's from the shotgun, going back, did a nice pattern to the outside to Gage Jr., got the ball right on target. Hell of a pattern, hell of a play. By the way, it was short, 4th down.
Yeah, right. Are they gonna go for it here? I would. This is a big momentum shift.
Oh, this is huge. But I think they will go for it on 4th down here. Yes, they are.
Yep.
4th and 2. Falcons offense is 0 for 4 on 4th down conversions last week.
Well,
all right. From the shotgun, one back. He's looking to pass. He's going down the field. He's got it. Yes, and now Julio Jones. Oh, come on, Awuzie. Awuzie went for the ball. Jones fell down, got back up and ran for some more yards because he was never touched. And then after Woods tackles him, Worley helps Julio Jones up. Why? Why do you help him up? He's hurting. He's grabbing his leg. Make him work, you idiot.
And here we go. I was a play ahead briefly for a second, and it looked like they were able to gain about 8 yards on 1st down running the ball.
Yes, they did. Right up the gut. That's the first time I've actually seen that happen.
Well, now they go change the game on me here. I don't want to see the New York Giants.
Well, that's okay. Stay with me, okay? We don't need to hear about that.
Nope.
Anyhow, what's going on right now is Atlanta is all of a sudden moving the ball well. They have the Dallas Cowboys defense back on their heels, all off of the play of Awuzie. I got to say, Awuzie has flashed, but he's not the best defensive back for the Dallas Cowboys, is he?
No, it's got to probably be the rookie, and that's why they're trusting him a lot of times against these better receivers.
I agree.
You look at earlier in the drive, that's another potential turnover they could have had so far in this game. Imagine if Trayvon Diggs comes up with that deep pattern interception. We're looking at a completely different game.
No, well, actually, you are looking at a different game. I think you're watching the Green Bay game. So,
no, it's Jacksonville. They changed it to Jacksonville and Tennessee.
Well, you keep talking about Mike McCarthy's face. I was thinking you were watching one from like 4 years ago. I didn't know.
No, I'm not at Denny's, so okay, you know.
All right. All right. And by the way, right here at the end of the 3rd, we're going to take a quick break so that both of us can go take a pause for the cause and all that stuff. Don't you go anywhere, though, okay? We're going to be right back, and we're going to finish up this 4th quarter with a bang. But again, that's going to come at the end of the 3rd.
Absolutely. 1 second. I'm changing my stuff right now.
I'm talking to Rafael Vela, who's talking about how poorly the linebacker play.
Yeah, and it was the same thing a week ago.
And, again, the loss of LVE was huge. But I don't even like how they swapped positions with him. I think LVE was better at middle linebacker than Jalen Smith. I think he was better at middle than he was at weak. I think you had two players there, and I realized that they wanted to leave Jalen on the field more. Well, then fine. When you take one guy off, leave the other guy on. You don't have to switch freaking positions. Just switch what they do. And instead, they changed positions.
Jalen was lost at the side.
So they took the two guys and they gave them new coaches and new positions, and they expect better results?
Right. Yeah. Linebacker play is, and you talk about bad contracts. We gave a contract extension to Jalen Smith, and so far has yet to really live up to expectations.
Oh, he's lived up to my expectations. My expectations all along were of an injured player that was going to take a long time to come around.
All right, Rams score again. Take that, Philadelphia.
Okay, 2nd and 1. This is a huge play from the 12-yard line. They're not going to get fancy. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to make the first. So now I believe it's going to be 1st and goal, or it's definitely in the red zone. I got to say the broadcast is doing a very poor job of keeping people up on what's going on. They're spending a lot of times on the sidelines showing coaches in masks.
Safety first. Put your
So it is
on.
1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Play action, roll out to the right. Ryan has to dump the ball into the dirt because he has huge pressure on him. And he does a good job just getting the ball into the dirt. Well done, well done. An excellent job by the Dallas defense on getting pressure. It was a play action. They did not fall for it. Well done.
Yep, and that's a touchdown, Atlanta. They beat the middle of the zone right there, and it looks like they got Gage with the touchdown. Nice skinny post.
Okay,
and they're doing an excellent job of getting the ball out of their hands nice and quickly. They're not even giving them the opportunity to. Just beat the safety over the top. Xavier Woods just not quick enough to get to the middle of the field.
Well, when you're talking about Awuzie and Woods were both right there. And if you watch the replay again, you'll see Awuzie as the ball goes by him and the guy catches it, he goes,
oh, darn.
I mean, what the fuck? And that is Awuzie's man all the way. Okay, now, yes, the safety was supposed to come over, but it was just a nice route. And Awuzie was giving him way too much cushion. Way too much cushion.
Yeah, I mean, the play was trying to shift, trying to get him over into the middle of the field and just sat right in between the zone in just really heady play by the receiver. And a great route, too.
All right. Well, hey, man, that is what it is.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-possession game again. That was big.
All right, we got commercials now. While we're doing the commercials, why don't you explain to me what you think the offense can do here? Are they going to do anything different? Or are they just going to try and do more of it?
Well, I think they have to go in a hurried up pace here because they're down 2 possessions with less than a quarter left to play. So I think, and if you look at what they've been able to do well and previously, it's been able to get when they've gone up tempo, it has gone well for them. So I think really right now they've got to have the tempo on their side, particularly
what? That message can wait. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're just going to have to up the pace right here because we have less than a quarter to play in a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Is this the time for them to come out with the no huddle?
Yeah, absolutely. It's no huddle all the way. I particularly forget about establishing the run at this point. I mean, you've got to go ahead and try to score points, and field goals won't do it anymore.
No. All field goals do is keep you in the game. They don't win games for you, very rarely. Unless it's the last play of the game, then they can.
You're right.
All right. Well, we got lots of great commercials celebrating you. When they come back, I look for the no huddle, but I'm thinking that they're going to actually run a hybrid no huddle. I don't think they're going to go straight no huddle. I think they're going to come out, huddle up, go for a thing, and then if they can catch a big play, get the defense on its heels, that's when I think it's good to switch to the no huddle. As you go down the field, you keep everybody there, and you trot 20, 30 yards down the field, and you line up. You go. That's when I think you put the most pressure on the defense.
I want to see them go play action first play this drive. And I'm assuming there will be a drive because with our luck, they're going to fumble.
They did that last drive. They went with the play action finally. I don't have a problem with them running the ball right now. They're going to have to run the ball because if they turn loose that Falcons pass rush, it's over.
They need to score a touchdown by any way possible. So
I agree. And a kickoff return would be a nice way to do that.
Yeah. And just one thing at a time. It's a 2-possession game, so they need points. And knowing Mike McCarthy so far in his trends, he's definitely going to be going for it on 4th down. This is 4th down territory. Well,
our other sports talk line pundit, Rafael Vela, made a very good point on Twitter right now that Atlanta has scored 7 of its last 8 possessions, and the only time it has not scored is when Julio Jones dropped the touchdown pass. It hit him right in the fucking hand.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
So actually, I got to say, the Cowboys defense, not getting it done.
No, I mean, we had the first 2 drives of the game, I believe, were 3 and outs. And after that, they've just basically, they haven't even gotten in the way. I mean, yeah, they've had a lot of disadvantages when it came to the turnovers and things of that nature, but they've had turnovers handed right to them and they just haven't capitalized.
True. All right, well, you're going to not be happy, but then you're going to be happy about the first play because it was a run, but he got 11 yards. All right. And again, that it's 14 minutes left in the game. All right. You're down by 12 points. So you've got time, but at a certain point, I would like to see them go no huddle here. All right, they're in the 11 package. They got trips left. He just changed that up and went up under center and put Elliott in the backfield. Did the play action on 1st down. Okay. And hit Cooper as he was coming back for the ball. Beautiful. I have to hope that the ball was slapped down. The camera angle didn't allow me to see. No, it didn't. Cooper just did a Julio Jones.
Oh, shit. He dropped it.
2 hands on it, and instead he looked up at the guy coming at him.
Wasn't that funny with Amari Cooper?
Cooper.
Easiest of passes, but he'll make these beautiful one-handed catches. And then it's just like, how the hell do you do that and then just drop the most simple of passes?
And on 2nd down, they give the ball back to Elliott, who goes for about 5, I'm guessing, something like that. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5. Elliott comes off the field. I don't see how that's a smart move.
No,
bringing Pollard in for 3rd down. I don't see that.
No, I think you need your best players on the field in 3rd down. I mean, I love Pollard in passing situations, but he's not Ezekiel Elliott, and particularly when you're going to want to have to pass protect.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him fail in pass protection today several times. So anyhow, it is from the shotgun. They do keep Pollard in, and he failed again. He gave him a half jack block. He was pushed back like he was on skates, and Dak was trying to step up, walked right into it. The guy that Pollard was trying to block, that's who got the sack.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. And how many yard sack was it?
5, but there is a flag.
It's probably
which I'm guessing is going to be holding. Yeah. Holding on the right tackle, Steele.
Oh, great.
And I think they're going to maybe decline it. Yeah, declined it.
I would too. Now what do you do? I mean, now you're looking at about 12
4th down. I think they should. Now is when you go for it.
Yeah, it's 4th down and 10. I mean, you're putting a lot. You can't trust your defense, so
it's
you have to go for it.
It's 4th and 5.
Oh, that's right. Well, I thought you said there was a sack.
Well, Yeah, I thought I did say that. I'm very confused about what's happening here.
Yeah.
All right, basically they are punting. Let's go for that. 4th and 5.
They're punting.
And fake punt. And McCarthy, McGarrett is now 0 for 3.
Oh, geez, just go for it. Why are they faking the punt? Good Lord, man. Mike McCarthy in 4th downs. I mean, it's interesting at the contrast because we killed Garrett for being too conservative, but McCarthy is just a freewheeling, dealing some bitch out there, man. So, and the funny thing is Atlanta knew the Cowboys needed a score in the worst way possible. A fake punt is not necessarily going to catch you off guard.
They knew it was coming. Come on.
Just go for it.
And by the way, this time I got to give them credit. They didn't go for the pass. They tried to run it because the pass was just horrible last time.
Right. But yeah, looking ahead, the Cowboys need their tackles back in the worst way possible. I mean, they've shown a little bit of heart in coming back, but right now it's the dagger's in right now. That was the end of that. Unless they get a turnover here, that's the game.
Oh no, it's the game.
You've said that before. So are you?
And I wasn't wrong, was I? The only time I was wrong is when I thought I was wrong. Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, can the Cowboys win this game? Yes. Do they have the talent to win this game? Yes. Are they going to win this game? No.
Well, here's the thing. If you could switch out Kyle Shanahan and make him offensive coordinator again of the Falcons, like a la Super Bowl 2 years ago,
that would work.
The Cowboys win.
Yes.
So bring back Kyle Shanahan. Because no one knows how to blow a 4th quarter lead like him, or at least in the Super Bowl.
That's true. Well, right now, the good news is we get to watch Taco Bell nachos commercials, which, folks, if you are eating Taco Bell nachos, I feel for you, man. Okay.
Hey, it's called eating on a budget, Van.
No, that's just it's called prison. Okay. that's prison food, dude.
Yeah, but it fills the stomach, doesn't it? And what if you have the munchies? Do you ever think about that?
Good call. Okay, if you got the munchies, it's totally legit.
Yeah, if you got the drunk munchies or you actually have the munchies, Taco Bell hits the spot.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the winning team. They go on a pitch out to the left-hand side. He goes for -1 yard. They're not interested in doing anything, it looks to me, other than taking time off the clock. If they continue this, Cowboys got a chance.
What's the down and not the down and distance, but what yard line are they on?
All right, it is 2nd and 12 because you specifically did not ask that, and they're on the Cowboys 45.
Okay. Need a stop. No more points.
Oh, totally. They are in the shotgun with trips right, though they have motion. And one guy in the backfield. He's looking downfield. He's going short. Might have got 2 yards on that play.
All right. Time to get off the field, Lades.
Jalen Smith with an excellent coverage and an excellent tackle.
Oh, what?
I like Jalen Smith as a player. I mean, people may somehow get that wrong impression because I rag him on some stuff. I don't rag him so much as where the Cowboys drafted him and what they did, because he sat on the sidelines for 3 years, basically. The first year he played, he was a shell, and he played because we had nobody else or because Jerry Jones wanted him to play. He was a mistake draft pick, but he's a good player.
I don't think he's a good player even.
No, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's a starter on almost every team in the NFL. Come on. Yes, he is.
I don't know about that. He makes way too many mistakes to guarantee that contract extension.
Well, he's this year. Last year, I thought he played excellent.
I don't even think last year. I mean, I
No,
think
last year he was good. Him and LVE were, I think, arguably the two best linebackers in the NFL last year.
I think you're thinking of 2018 when LVE was healthy. That was his rookie year.
No, I'm talking about last season.
Well, they were awful last season, and LVE barely played.
So, okay, maybe I was. Anyhow, again, Jalen Smith on the tackle takes an excellent angle, tracks it down from the backside. But, the Cowboys look tired.
They should be. They've been on the field most of the game. I mean,
And yeah, time of possession, second week in a row.
Yeah, I mean, and you've gotten possessions deep in your own territory.
How can you have Ezekiel Elliott on your team and lose time of possession by 10 minutes? I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right. 2nd and 5. Oh, a handoff. Okay. But I got to tell you what, 3 Cowboys met in the backfield. That play lost 2 yards. Had to.
All right, let's get it. Time to get off the field.
Yeah, and they're showing pictures right now of Brady, somebody else, and Ryan. I forget. It doesn't matter. Don't compare Ryan to Brady. Just don't.
Well, yeah. Well, particularly when he beat you in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, or beat you anytime you played him. How about that? All right, so anyhow, now it's 3rd and 7. It did lose 2 yards, and he's going deep up the hash, gets it. There's a flag on 3rd and 7. Looks like, I'm guessing Gage or Ridley caught that. And the flag from where it was thrown.
Defensive holding, legal.
Yeah, I'm thinking holding. I like the coverage on Ridley there. I do. Diggs was literally draped all over him. It was a hell of a throw. The coverage was not bad. It was just a hell of a catch, a hell of a throw. I do not fault Diggs for this.
Yeah, I can't see the play, but the Cowboys have to get off the field in 3rd and long. There's just no excuse right there, and they've got to be able to get.
All right, 1st
pressure.
and 10 from about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line, 12-yard line. Okay, and they're going to hand off again. Go figure. Okay. And look for like 3 handoffs and then a passing play to score here. Oh, okay. Now they should call that guy. All right. All right. Number 88. He's down there on the field. And I can't believe they're not calling him. He's got a hold of a Cowboy's leg that's trying to walk away. And he's holding him, making the guy jerk and trip and jerk and trip. He won't let go. All right. First of all, you're an offensive player. It's holding. Second of all, the play is over. And the ref should have got a hold of the game there. Instead, he just goes up and talks to the guy. Hey, man, don't do that. Put him 10 yards back, 15 yards back. That's bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And particularly when the Cowboys needed a play. And they're just.
What gets me is now they're going to come back, and that guy's going to come back and take a shot at the other guy, and they're going to call the Cowboy for that. That is bullshit calling. It was an obvious freaking
I got
penalty.
3rd and 6 right now. We got trips to the right side. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Cowboys rushing 4. Getting there. Rolls right. Throws it away.
All right.
So that's going to be a field goal. It looked like they were going end zone. They were looking for to throw it right at the pylon. Looked like Hayden Hurst. But still, it looks like that's going to be another 3 points on the board for Atlanta.
Can you say that the defense came up big this time? I don't think so.
No. I mean, they still kept it to a 2-possession game, which is important.
Yes.
But it's
There's
still
8 minutes left. That's
right.
Plenty of time.
And okay, we're talking about special teams. So far, he's been 3 of 3, and this is a chip shot, particularly in Dallas.
We never took our break there at the end of the 3rd. I know some people have asked about that. It just we couldn't. There was too much action going on.
Right. And looks like there's a flag on the play. At least there was. And then now they went away from I wonder if the Cowboys lined up off sides.
Okay, I just love this kicker's name, Young-hee Koo.
Young-hee Koo.
I mean, that is a killer name, man.
He should play for the Cowboys.
And there is a flag.
Yep.
Go figure. Who do you think it's going to be against?
Dallas lining up offsides.
Thank you. I think it's going to be Dallas unnecessary repness against the QB.
Or the kicker.
No, the QB.
Yeah, somehow they're going to, that'd be funny if you had Antoine Woods or someone like that run across the field and just clothesline Matt Ryan.
Yeah, right now. Just come on. You're going to call me anyhow. Let's do it.
Yeah, right.
So they're going to kick again. So it was against Atlanta.
Okay, great. So it must have been false start.
Well, yeah, so that took an extra second or two off the clock. Dallas, I would have given it to him.
No, points are points, man. Make him earn it.
All right. The time here is brutal. All right. Explain while I'm gone, because I am going to go feed the lizard there. What I want you to do is explain about the 8-minute game, the 4-minute game, the 2-minute game, and why those are terms in football. What happens in those types of situations?
Yeah, you got to play the 8-minute game right now. They got partially a stop. It makes it a 2-possession game right now, but really right now, if Dallas moves the ball down the field and gets a touchdown, Atlanta is going to be looking to play the 4-minute game. And that's basically to take a nice 4-minute drive and kill the Cowboys right away. But, man, the Cowboys need someone to make a play and get out of their own way. That's really what this game has come down to. If you look at from the first quarter, the fumbles, the going for it on 4th down in your own territory, the turnover on downs, the dropped interceptions, someone needs to come up and make a play. I mean, that's exactly what is the difference in this game. Atlanta has jumped on opportunity where Dallas hasn't. There he is.
And yes, I am lighter.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to
release.
I can't wait for this
release.
There's certain players that give you an energy boost when they get the ball in their hands, and I think CeeDee Lamb is one of those players. He needs to touch the ball in this next drive.
Yes.
And I don't care how you give it to him. I don't care if you give it to him on a jet sweep. You need to get him the ball. And
more than once.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like Cooper had the one excellent play, but he is a shell. He's not playing at his top.
And it's what's really been interesting to me is they've really left out their rookie cornerback on a lot of these Dallas receivers, and no one has really killed them. A.J. Terrell has played a good game, and it's also been a lot of the pressure Atlanta's been able to force on Dallas.
Yes. And by the way, for those still listening, we are going to try and do the Cowboys versus Seahawks game next week. And unless the season just gets so painful that it's not worth doing. Because if the injuries are just too brutal, we may switch up and do a different game.
Yeah, we'll still be Cowboy fans, but
always a Cowboy fan, folks. I've been a Cowboy fan. The first quarterback I remember watching play, okay? Who is that? Who is the first Dallas Cowboys quarterback you remember watching play?
Troy Aikman. That was and it's funny because I've always been a Troy Aikman fan, and we couldn't be any further. We couldn't be any more different.
I just missed Eddie LeBaron, but the first quarterback that I watched play was Don Meredith.
Dandy Don, man.
Dandy Don, man. And I loved him because he was a guy that wasn't that great of a quarterback, except when he needed to be. He would come back and he would know when he was feeling it. And he would come back and say, I got it this play. And boom. I mean, he was awesome. He was incredible.
He was probably the most underrated Cowboy. Actually, no, I'd say it's a toss-up between him and Romo as the most underrated Cowboys quarterback ever.
I agree. No, I would have to go with Romo.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Because Romo caught shit.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't get that because all he did was win. Boy, I got to tell you, CeeDee Lamb had a great chance, opportunity, and he tried to take the ball and run upfield instead of gather the ball all the way in, and that's why he didn't catch it, because the defender was going for the ball at the same time. Okay, now it is 3rd and 4. Dak has changed the play at the line, and I like that about Dak. He does do that. He's dropping back. Here comes the pressure. He's going to try and run it. No, he's going to throw it. He's got an open guy. He caught it, number 80, right up the sideline, and he took a shot to the throat as he was going out of bounds, and they did not call it.
Of course they didn't.
And he's sitting there walking, going, like this.
Blake Bell, man, the belldozer.
The bell went off. Okay, the bell rung. All right, 1st and 10 from the 45 on Atlanta's side from the shotgun, single back. This is a called run play by Dak. He took it, took off running, made it about 3 steps. That was a horrible freaking call. 2nd and 7. I guess he made it in like 4 steps. Okay.
Hey, that works. Let's go, Dak.
And, come on. Where is the flag? He was trying to go through a back shoulder throw to Gallup. Gallup got tangled up with the defender as he's trying to come back from the ball. And the defender walks off looking down like, oh, please don't throw the flag. Please don't throw the flag. And they did not.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I watched the replay, and I got to tell you what, Gallup sold it. That was a poorly thrown ball.
Well, that's what happens with Dak a lot of times.
Well, his accuracy has been getting better, but I tell you what, that was poorly thrown.
Some passes he'll let it get away briefly, even with
3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz. He goes out wide, going to CeeDee Lamb on a crossing pattern, going right to left. Hits him. He goes up for the ball, gathers it in this time, watching the ball. Beautiful catch. Not the best throw. I mean, not the best throw again. But I tell you what, CeeDee Lamb, hell of a job. 1st down.
All right. CeeDee Lamb.
All right, comes back on 1st and 10, throws underneath to Cooper, who is open because they're covering deep. But again, Cooper looks lethargic to me.
He's been injured all week. I mean, he's one of those guys who's not going to be super raw, and he's been hobbled all week. So it is interesting.
Yeah, you are right about that. He's not a super raw guy. But that doesn't matter because he brings it on game day. And when I say that he looks lethargic, I don't mean that he's not giving effort. I mean, he's probably giving all he can, and that's all he can give.
Yeah, well, this is coming down. Hate to break in, but the Giants are coming down to their last play of the game. They need a touchdown on this play or they lose.
Holy moly. Brown, number 85, just caught a slant across the middle and took a shot from Neal. I mean, took a shot, but he held on to the ball.
That's right, baby. Noah Brown was actually one of the more physical receivers, and it would be funny, but when he'd be brought into the game, it would almost exclusively be in running situations.
Touchdown! 2nd and 2, caught Schultz right up the seam. Prescott threw a dart, man. He threw a frozen rope. I love that. He didn't even think about it. He's going backwards. Boom. Let's it go, man. Let's it go.
And the Giants lose. Yeah. Last play of the game. Danny.
Oh, you got to love that. Well, you can tell Jason Garrett is a coach here, right? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Boy, I got to tell you, Schultz did a hell of a catch. A hell of a catch. Jarlin, you better come back in a hurry because I don't think you can come back fast enough. Schultz is going to keep this job. 2-point attempt, pitching out wide to the right, not going to make it. Poor blocking. Poor blocking.
They just go for 2?
Yeah, and it just poor blocking. I mean, it basically looked like there were more Atlanta defenders in the backfield than there were Cowboys.
Man, yeah. I mean, now the score, was it 39-30?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's another thing of the analytics. The analytics always want you to go for 2, even before the conventional wisdom always says to always
They should have taken the 1 point there.
Exactly.
Now you put yourself in a hell of a hole. You wait to go for the 2 till you have to go for the 2.
That's exactly my philosophy.
That was so stupid. So poor. It's like, people saying last week when he went for it on 4th down at the goal line instead of taking the 3. That was a mistake.
Absolutely. You only go for it unless you have to.
Take the points.
And that's the thing. It's a 2-possession game now.
Well,
it remains a 2-possession game.
I actually picked Dallas running away with this in the 4th, is what I said. I thought that the Dallas would be able to turn it on in the 4th. And actually, they have. But they were so fucking far behind, it didn't matter.
Right. And I said Dallas would win a close one, but I bet Atlanta would beat the spread. So
I just can't believe this, that they gave the game away with 4:57 left.
Yeah, and it's, I hate to harp on it, but they're down 3-0 or 4-0 if you include, actually 5-0 if you want to include the missed opportunity on the fake punt, the turnover on downs in their own territory, and the 3 fumbles. That's 5 turnovers. Those are 5 turnovers right there. You're not going to win games in the NFL by doing that. And I know Mike McCarthy's new to the analytics and things of that nature, but timing is everything. You can't just go for it all the time on 4th down in your own territory or have a fairly predictable fake punt. It's just mismanagement. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking with Rafael Vela here on Twitter. He goes, game over right there. Yeah. And that's the thing. I hate that analytical trend, going for it, but unless you have to. And
I don't think that's an analytical trend. I think that is Jerry Jones' effect. He tried to lay the blame on Garrett not being aggressive on 4th down. Though last season, Garrett went on 4th down a lot, and actually it worked out for him. That wasn't the problem, people. It wasn't lack of 4th down tries.
Yeah, and then my issue is it's a trend throughout the league. It's not the Cowboys aren't the only team doing that. But I just don't get it. I mean, it's you take your points when they're offered and you only go for 2 unless you have to.
Agree 100%.
But yeah, I mean, Raf said it himself. That's game. Unless they get a turnover, which, All
right, we talked about Dandy Don Meredith earlier, right?
Yep.
Allow me. Turn out the lights, party's over.
Well, we're still partying until the clock hits 0, even if they win or if they don't win.
That's right. You know why? Because we're sadistic that way.
Yeah, I mean, even though I feel like it's that...
I have clothespins on my nipples right now because it hurts, okay?
I'm like the Clockwork Orange right now, where it's just kind of like...
All right, 2nd and 4. Cowboys still have a chance. Turnover gets them in the game. They hand off. The guy gets 2 hands on the ball before he hits the line of scrimmage. Smart.
Oh, my God. He actually had 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, that's Gurley, man. I mean, before anybody's getting near him, he covers up 2 hands on the ball, aware of the game. They're showing Dak Prescott on the sidelines. He doesn't look happy. He shouldn't be happy. He played poorly.
Yeah, I mean, he turned it around in the second half, but at the same time, you saw his body language in the first half. He was just absolutely... Ryan, see that song, He Was Creeping Death by Metallica. But, man, I mean, you can't, there's no way to cut this game. The Cowboys were just unprepared. That's what it came down to.
Yeah.
And you can talk about the turnovers all you want, but they had opportunities after the turnovers to really get themselves in the game. They just didn't capitalize.
But it's sad, man. Okay. Silver linings, things that we are excited about in this game. One thing jumps to my mind in a hurry, and it's a certain defensive tackle that was invisible last season. But man, he's showing up, isn't he?
Yeah, Tristan Hill showed up several times on play, and the limited time I was able to watch the game, I saw Tristan Hill flash several times. So
that was impressive because he was wearing a raincoat. He was on the sidelines.
Oh yeah, he totally he looked like a total raincoat.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And trust me, when you've been flashed by Tristan Hill, you remember.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of rolls there, man. That's a large man.
Oh.
But I will say this, that the silver lining is Philadelphia's about to go down. The Giants lost. So
Cowboys challenge here. They're challenging that it was a fumble on this play.
Was it? Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I don't think so.
And also there needed to be a clear recovery for it to work out for him.
I actually have no idea what the fuck they're challenging on this play. Oh, they're challenging whether it was a first down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's going to really work out well for you guys. You're going to lose this. And would that timeout have been useful for you, Coach McGarrett?
Yeah,
Use
a little
your
bit.
head, McGarrett.
That's what I'm saying, man. And they get advice from upstairs.
Oh, yeah, must be Jerry Jones giving the advice. Now it makes sense.
I think you should go for it right now.
Jerry, it's second down. Yeah, but I really think you should go for it.
I'm like an oil man. You know? Do you remember that time when it was right before training camp and he made that glory hole reference? He's like, I want me some glory hole. And then he's tried to make it sound like it was an oil well reference. And I'm kind of like, yeah, you're digging for the wrong kind of oil, Jerry.
Yeah, pretty much. And by the way, we all remember the pictures with him all wiped out with the teenagers hanging over him. Yeah. Okay. Him and who's the owner of the Patriots? Robert Kraft have a lot in common, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I think
I think they go to the same massage therapist.
Well, at least they're kissing cousins in that way. Oh God, I probably should make that reference.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't kiss. Okay.
Yeah, right.
No time. All right, so the challenge was overturned. I mean, it was refused. It's 1st and 10. So the Cowboys lose a timeout. Great job, Coach.
Hey,
okay, this is all we need him to do right now.
Yeah, this is all we need him to do, and to bring back Jason Garrett, the clapper.
All right.
Well, it's interesting. Now we're going to see Arizona and Washington play, and then you saw Arizona come by with the big win the week before against San Francisco. So fingers crossed. If worst case scenario, the Cowboys will be tied for second place in the division and only a game back of Washington, and still has a bunch of division games left to play. Problem is, next week they play the Seattle Seahawks, so there's a real possibility this team goes 0-3, particularly if Tyron Smith doesn't play.
Oh yeah, and you and I talked again. Back, neck. He's out right now for a neck injury, okay, not a back injury. That's what we were talking about on the Cowboys Weekly, that it was a back injury. That was incorrect. It is a neck injury that he's out. I don't know if it's a stinger. We don't know any details.
Well, he's had back and neck problems previously, and the neck is a lot like a back injury, that it doesn't get better. They continue. I mean,
and we got a sack. Cowboys sack.
Yeah.
And who is it? Number 97, Mr. Griffin, the free agent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Peter Griffin with the sack. No, I'm kidding.
That's what we want, is the sack in the fourth quarter on the game we're losing. Thank you, Mr. Griffin, for finally showing up. Okay.
Hey, at least it looks good on the stat sheet. It justifies his contract.
9 points, 4 minutes left in the game, 3rd and 18. This is a winnable game.
Yeah, but we got to think of who we're playing here. And watch this. We're going to get a 5-yard. We're going to give up a 5-yard completion here, but it's going to pass interference, automatic first down.
Oh, I like where your head's at, dude. Okay.
I've given up hope.
It was 7 yards, so you're wrong. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. In your face, eat that.
All right, and no penalty. So wow, I mean, I'm not asking you for the winning lotto numbers. That's for damn
right.
sure. Okay.
And
Okay, 4th and 8, and they're going for it. No, okay, sorry. That was Coach McCarthy said go for it, but they're not listening.
Yeah, right. How awesome would that be going for it?
Hell, they would make it.
Yeah,
All
well, that's actually quite true. Man, did you? Obviously, you didn't see this game going because we had our predictions and we both had the Cowboys winning this.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to claim that I was just repeating what you said.
Well, you went first, didn't you? Or no, I went first.
Yeah. You went first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting. Oh yeah, Bella's really liking my Coach McGarrett comments.
Well, I mean, it's true at this point. I mean, have the Cowboys been ready to play at all this season? No. I mean, I've repeated myself about 30 times.
It is 1st and 10, and they do not run it on first down. It goes to Cooper, who manages to get out of bounds after about an 11-yard gain. Very nicely done to the outside, on the right side.
Little Deuce Coop, you don't know what I got.
2:52 left in the game.
Well, it's interesting. Last week, Atlanta recovered one of their own onside kicks.
All right, so now Cooper has 6 receptions, 100 yards, but he did all of that really on one catch.
Right.
All right, now he just threw a little swing out to Elliott. He got maybe 4 or 5 yards. Not what you want to be doing right now.
No, they need to push the ball down the field, but sometimes that's the only thing that's open.
Yeah, agreed. But actually, at this point in time, they should just throw the ball away rather than take 4 yards and keep the clock running.
Right. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I don't know if this has really hit me yet because I haven't been able to watch most of the game, but suddenly I'm starting to feel like I've been kicked in the testicles a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. I'm watching Prescott here trying to go to Gallup on a down and out, forcing him the ball. Should have been intercepted.
Probably. But hey, they're
double coverage, and he goes there anyhow. I mean, it's a mistake, Dak. Now, I agree, they're not putting you in a good position today, Dak. But come on, man.
Yeah, this has just been a disappointing game from start to finish.
They're only rushing 4 guys. Oh, what a throw. I got to tell you what a throw and run. Got a flag coming in late. That's wild. This is to Brown again. And seriously, the Atlanta players look just surprised that, wow, you threw it to him? Because he had 4 guys around him. Threw it to him anyhow. And then he ditched them all and said, fuck it, I'll see you downfield. But there is a flag on the play. Brown was just awesome. Oh man, it's hilarious. After he catches the ball, the Atlanta players all kind of turn like, fuck, he's got it. And I just can't believe it. Oh, there is the penalty. Okay.
Offensive holding.
No. They're going to call CeeDee Lamb on blocking the wrong direction. Yeah, you can't block back the other direction anymore.
So play wiped out, or they catch the first down and then they're marching?
Third and two. It wiped out most of it.
Well, nice.
Okay, so now this time they come back to CeeDee Lamb on a bubble screen to the outside after a play action. and he gets the first down, and he gets out of bounds. Nicely done. But CeeDee Lamb, if not for you right now, we'd have the ball just outside the red zone.
Well, that's the second week in a row he's made a rookie mistake in key situations. If you remember when they went for it on fourth down in the fourth quarter, he didn't break his route off deep enough, and so that cost him the possession.
Boy, this is actually a 50-50 call. He's blocking along the line, not back up the field. I think that was a bad call.
Okay.
And Michael Gallup! Oh, they're saying he's out of bounds. They're saying he's out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. It's still a hell of a throw, hell of a play. That's where you want to go. You got one-on-one up the sideline. Hell yeah, you got to take that. He goes up, comes down with 1 foot. Oh, that's a catch, dude. That's not out of bounds. His ass hits in bounds. When your ass hits in bounds, it's a catch.
That's a hit. That's a catch. That's a catch.
Now, yeah, his elbow's out of bounds. That's too late. The ass hit first.
Let's see.
The ass hit
they're
first.
replaying it
That
right, too.
is a catch.
Oh, that's a catch, dude. That's a catch. Challenge that shit.
1 ass equals 2 feet.
Well, Dak is creeping up on 400 yards passing this game, actually. Let's see. 1. Ooh, no, his elbow hit out right then.
But after his ass hit. It comes down after his ass hit. The moment his ass touches, I'll call it right now. I'm looking at it. Ass down.
Yeah.
Then elbow. Then elbow. Ass down, then elbow.
Problem is, it was ruled incomplete on the field.
So okay, challenge flag. Yeah, no, they ruled it complete, dog. So they're challenging it.
Okay, so they ruled it incomplete. Offsides on Atlanta. Penalty declined. All right, cool. Turn into Jason Garrett right now. All right, boys, let's go. Let's punch this in. Well, and the problem is they don't have.
Well, the problem is we don't have enough time on the
left.
clock. I think the Cowboys are going to score here. That's not the problem. They're going to have to score. They're going to have to come back, and they're going to have to get the onside kick. So, but don't worry about that right now. Cowboys have to score a touchdown.
Right.
And actually, no, they can take a field goal here.
That's very true. Regardless, they need. It's going to be interesting to see the way they're going to rule this. I have a feeling it's going to come back.
I don't see how, but because they ruled it a catch. That's why. If they had ruled it not a catch, I'd be going like, okay. I'm looking at Gallup on the sideline there. He's got an earring that hangs about 3 inches down.
Oh no, he's got one of those things that looks like he blew a giant.
If I'm playing him, I'm going to pull on that, okay? Because it's legal. I can pull on your hair, your earring, anything you got on.
Well, did you ever see the movie Something About Mary?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like the sperm that came out like when after he goes on the first date with him. That's what it looks like.
Well, I got to admit, you can look however you want, Gallup, as long as you keep making plays like that.
Call stands. All right.
All right. 1 ass equals 2 feet.
That's right. All right, let's punch it in, fellas. And the Cowboys have no timeouts left, so that's going to be the problem. Otherwise,
I like that.
Well,
I'm glad they don't have timeouts left because that way we don't have to dick around. It's like watching the last 20 minutes of a basketball game.
Yeah,
3 fucking hours. Okay, no.
Pitch out to Elliott. They ran an option play straight up to the left side and goes out of bounds right at the 2-minute warning. Gained about 3 yards. Damn. So that's a variation of.
See, I don't like that. I think they ought to be throwing it here because they don't want to take time off the clock.
Right. They probably did it because they had the 2-minute warning working for them, and they knew regardless.
Good call.
Regardless, they're going to have to. They're probably going to pitch the ball and not
Good
pitch
call.
the
The 2-minute warning was going to stop the clock, so that was the time to make the running call.
right.
The running play.
Let's go, boys. Hey, one thing I'm happy about, Dak has lit it up on fantasy. About 400 yards passing, 2 touchdown rushing, and a touchdown throwing. 3 total touchdowns and almost 400 yards.
Yes, he's on my fantasy team. Okay.
Hey, just saying, man. Man,
All right, guys, we come back. There's 2 things that are going on here. And, they're going to go, they've got to score. Now, after they score, they should not dick around with the 2-point attempt.
no, take the points. It's going to be a 1-possession game. And if you were to get the onside kick, you win the game with a field goal.
Yeah. So you don't want to mess around, get in there, kick the extra point, go back, and it's all about that next play.
And this is where we talked about it all game, about winning the different phases of the game. This would be a perfect opportunity for the special teams to make a splash play on the onside kick. Particularly when they.
But now, hold on. Let me ask you this: if they recover that onside kick, at that point, Dallas Cowboys special teams wins that phase of the game. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing like an onside.
But I don't think the Cowboys have won either the offense or the defense.
No, they haven't. They've lost both, in my opinion.
Of course, if they come back and score, then they won it.
Right, exactly. So, wait, here's the thing. If they come back and win it, I still think they didn't win the offensive. I think they got lucky. No. You get lucky. Okay, well, Julio Jones did drop that 1 ball. I was going to say, you get lucky when just shit starts rolling in. They have fought for everything they got today. Yeah.
So I don't think they got lucky. No.
All right, lining up the play, running up trips right. Ezekiel Elliott split out. They're going fade route over here, and that is to Michael Gallup, and they throw a flag. It looks like Oliver. Yep, it's going to be pass interference on Atlanta.
That's a great penalty by Atlanta.
Yeah.
Great penalty.
Let's take
no score, right. And it keeps the game going. Right now, Atlanta defensive backs can just do whatever they fucking want. It doesn't matter, does it?
No, and they got the call luckily, and he just bear hugged him right off the line pretty much. So that was. Now it's 1st and goal from the 1. Prescott's out of the gun. They're splitting the receivers at the bottom of the screen. They put Schultz in motion. Gallup lined up at the top of the screen. Fake it, rolls right, and throws it. Threw it basically in the dirt, looking CeeDee Lamb. I was about to go fucking crazy because CeeDee Lamb would have had his first touchdown, 2nd and goal. And it looks like 1 minute, 52 seconds left on the clock. No need to speed anything up, but let's see. He could have caught that. And now they just changed the screen.
Ooh, that would have been a hell of a catch.
That was his MO at Oklahoma, though. You saw.
He got his hands on it, but I want to see the replay to see. Did it bounce before it got to him?
No, it went through his hands. Looks like Cowboys going in heavy formation. Prescott, quarterback sneak. I don't think he got it.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Now the clock runs again.
He's across the goal line. How did that not count?
I just didn't see the. Let's see. Yeah, he got it.
No, he did. He stuck the ball over. Yeah, he's good.
Look, that's a touchdown.
That's a TD, mother.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown!
3 touchdowns for Dak. Even more fantasy points.
Oh, I love it. All right. Now it comes down to one thing, right?
Yeah, it comes down to the onside kick. Assuming this extra point will be good.
All right, I'm going to log in right now and just check something because I was losing horribly in fantasy football. And the guy I was playing has been giving me massive amounts of crap because he was way ahead because he had Nick Chubb go off on Thursday Night Football, et cetera.
Right.
Right now, I'm up by 2 points over him.
Ooh. Is that because of Dak Prescott?
48 points from him? Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
But it's not looking good for me, though, I have to say, because he's got Patrick Mahomes and he hasn't played yet.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. And you see the spreads for all of Kansas City's games are all double, they're multiple possession.
People won't bet against him.
No, I did week 1. I said that Houston was going to cover the spread, and nope. All right, here comes the onside kick, guys. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve.
Drum roll.
And they've changed the rules for the onside kick right now, so they can't load up on one side of the ball.
Yeah, can't do that.
And
I like that.
But man, does it make it tough to recover.
I like what he's doing with the ball. He's going to go sideways with it.
Yeah.
He's total. All right. Hey, this guy played soccer before, okay?
Yeah, no kidding. If
you see what he's doing? Yeah, Zerline.
You're doing the dribbling with your feet like that. You've played soccer before.
Exactly. And I love that. He's got the ball down sideways. You can tell by the way he's working it with his foot that he owns that ball.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
Yeah, Tom Dempsey would be looking down going, no, I'll just wait. Okay.
Oh, my God, it comes down to this. Let's see recovery.
There is 1:49 on the clock. The score is 39-37. Both teams are 0-1.
Well, I don't think they didn't kick it 10 yards. Wait, the Cowboys got it, I think.
If it touches another player, it doesn't matter.
The Cowboys got it!
Holy!
Cowboys got it!
Holy!
My God.
Tell me what happened there. Come on, Nate.
They literally dribbled the ball, and they're just sitting there waiting for it to go 10 yards. And I can't believe an Atlanta defender did not try to pick this up.
See, and that is where they do not know the rules, okay?
Look at this.
The Atlanta guys are. The Atlanta guy was up on the ball when it was just 5 yards deep.
Wow.
When it was 5 yards deep, an Atlanta player was looking at it. And instead of falling on it, he watched it. All he had to do was fall on it. That's all he had to do.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. I did not see that happening. And it's funny because Atlanta, we talked about the special teams play. That was the splash play they needed. No
Cowboys
timeout.
special teams.
Pump fake by Prescott going up the field. That's a bad throw. He was trying to hit Gallup down the sideline with the down the feet. Was trying to go back shoulder, but just absolutely missed him. Miscommunication there. Minute 43 on the clock. All right, deep breath. I can't believe that shit. Man, just the time. That was just
that was a horrible throw.
Yeah. All right, Cowboys at their own 46-yard line. Put Cooper in motion. Go doubles down the bottom of the screen. Steps up in the pocket. Goes down the field. That's CeeDee Lamb. He's got room to run. And he's down the sideline, but doesn't get out of bounds at the Atlanta 30. They got to go spike the ball right now. Actually, I don't know about spike it. They have plenty of time. They want to kill the clock. Oh my God, Van. You can tell from the shit-eating grin on his face how important this is. And look at the throw here. Very comfortable throw. He didn't overthrow it. He hit him right in the hands, and CeeDee Lamb went up, but he made the rookie mistake. He did not get out of bounds. Yeah, and right now they're actually giving the ball to Ezekiel Elliott. They're trying to kill the clock. They're going field goal here. I think that's a mistake. I actually like what they're doing. They don't want to leave time on the clock. And right. I think that's important. Plus, yeah, and Atlanta just took a timeout.
Plus, if you give the ball to Zeke right there, now you can play action, right?
Right, absolutely. Good news is they got 58 seconds left on the clock. They are in field goal range, and they did get former Rams kicker Legatron out there, so he's definitely in range.
Yes. I'd also like to point out there's a reason he's not on the Rams right now.
Right. Well, he hooked a field goal they kicked the 50-plus yard field goal the week before and missed in LA's new stadium where the weather was not an issue. So,
okay, for everybody left watching, okay, get ready to watch the first ever super excited Cowboys victory, because it is happening right here. All we got to do, couple more handoffs, kick the field goal. Seriously, that's it.
yeah, man, they're setting this up. Oh my God, I've never been so excited for a special teams play.
Look at that. They're showing on a replay again. You called it. The Cowboys hovered it. They knew exactly what was going on. Oh, man, you look at how excited the players are. You think they're excited? Hell, I'm excited. Griffin is jacked up. His eyes are like bigger than mine by far, and I don't know how you can do that right now.
Yeah, they ran the ball to Elliott up the right side, cut back and gained about a yard. And so it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 right now. No timeouts.
That's the 2nd and 8 play. I love it. Clock's running down with 40 seconds on the clock.
Actually, they do have
Elliott,
a timeout.
I'm disappointed he didn't have 2 hands on the freaking ball.
And I want to make clear, Atlanta has no timeout.
Yeah, they used their last one.
So they can't jinx the kicker right here.
Ooh, that's okay. Garrett can.
Yeah, right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Van. We could have a win. Oh, my God. Oh.
What do you mean, could have a win? This is a win. If it's not a win,
Fuck it.
I got to say, if the Cowboys don't win this, it's on one person, Zerline.
Right.
Or the holder.
Oh, my God. 46 yards, and they can't. Comes down to this.
Okay.
Kick looks good. It's good!
Cowboys! Yes! Yes! Fucking
Cowboys win! Oh, my God. Cowboys win! Holy shit!
Oh, you realize what this means?
Oh,
Okay, no,
man.
the game is over.
Yeah.
0 time on the
Oh.
clock. By the way, our first Cowboys Weekly, we called it right.
Yeah. And hey, the Cowboys, I called it right. I said the Cowboys would win a close game.
Yes,
and
you did.
cover the spread. Oh, my God.
All
Holy
right. Woo!
That's why you stay for the entire game, folks.
Dude, I believe it was like 5 minutes in, I said Cowboys are going to lose.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And you were agreeing with me, dude.
Yeah. Oh, oh my God.
What a play. If you are
Oh,
a Dallas
man.
Cowboys fan right now, whoa!
But hey, look at this. Remember when I said they need to get Kyle Shanahan back? They just did that. Kyle Shanahan just Shanahaned the Atlanta Falcons once again. Oh my God.
All right. Guys, what is the biggest thing you take away from this game? Let's wrap it up. Come on.
Just incredible heart by the Cowboys.
That was what I was going to take on. They did not give up. I said they always played hard for Jason Garrett. Now I can say that about Coach McCarthy.
They were extremely unprepared for this game, but just
Yes.
the heart and the guts they showed in that game. Oh my God. And hey, the
What a
phase of
play.
the game, the phase of the game that won them the game, special teams. Special teams.
And I got to give credit to the Cowboys front office for recognizing that, well, it took them 5 years, but that
Right.
special teams was an issue. They went out, they hired one of the best special team coaches in the business. They actually drafted and made some cuts and stuff based strictly on special teams. They wanted to actually maybe keep a player, but instead they cut him and went off and signed some player off of another team at the end just to get on the Cowboys special teams because this guy was a special teams player.
Right.
They did this with 3 guys. I love it. I love the fact they did it. And did it pay off? Hell yes.
Oh my God. I'm in disbelief right now. I can't believe what I just watched. And
You know what this means?
What's
Dallas
that?
Cowboys may be tied for first at the end of this weekend.
Yeah, they might have the Redskins. Well, the football team, excuse me, might have the slight advantage because they won a divisional game week 1.
Oh,
They beat the
true.
Eagles.
Yes, they would.
But still, record-wise,
Yeah, you're right. They would. However, overall, wow, what a game. I have to give credit to Coach McCarthy for the game win, but I'm not going to let him off the hook.
no.
Second week in a row, you have made some horrendous fourth down calls.
Yeah, and that nearly cost him the game.
Last week it did. This week you got lucky.
Yeah, I mean, they got lucky. They got a special teams play that bailed them out.
Well, I'm not wearing my normal cap today. I'm wearing the Cowboys hat.
Yeah.
Very 90s. Matter of fact, I'll turn this bad boy around.
Oh man.
There we go. Very 90s look. Okay. And guys, girls, children, animals, cone heads, no cone heads, it don't matter at all. If you're a Cowboys fan, you're feeling pretty good today.
Oh my God, feeling excellent. Oh my God, I'm just gonna chill out and lay out. Yes.
All right.
Feeling good for a
Be
week.
sure to hit that subscribe down there. Hit that notify button. Come back. We're going to be doing the NFC East. That's going to be going out in the middle of the week. Come back for Cowboys Nation Weekly, which goes out on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here with my mate, Nate Dowdy, the man with no remorse. You can find him on Twitter at No Remorse Sports. You find me on Twitter as Steven Vanover. Be sure and follow Sports Talk Line at Sports Talk Line. And until next week, what are we going to do, Nate?
We're going to listen like you play with intensity.
Intensity, brother, with a W.
What he said. Good day.